Good afternoon. It's 3:02. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the 104.5 The Zone Circus Sports at the Mid-Kentucky Downs Studios. The Titans 2026 schedule has been released, and there are some notable things on it, including that this marks the first time since 2005 and 2006 that the Titans will not have a primetime game in back-to-back seasons. The Titans will also open with 2 home games hosting the Jets and the Eagles. They will Week 9 bye. Their first divisional game is in Week 5 when they host the Texans. Then in Week 6, they head to Indianapolis. And the final game in the current Nissan Stadium, barring a home playoff game, will be against the Pittsburgh Steelers in Week 17. In other Titans news today, second-round pick Anthony Hill Jr. officially signed with the team today. That leaves first-round edge rusher Keldrick Falk as the only draft pick not to be signed by the Titans. Tonight, the Vols baseball team heads to Oklahoma for Game 2 of a 3-game series against the Sooners, after taking Game 1 9-7 last night. First pitch for that one is at 6:30. You can catch it right here on 104.5 The Zone. For our foundation repair, whatever it needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Balls. This is 104.5 The Zone.
It's Friday. What's happening, good people? Welcome into 3HL on 104.5 The Zone. Locked and loaded for you good people today. It's warm out. There's a lot of graduations going on. People, be careful. Keep your head on the swivel. Be celebratory. Have a great time. Make it home safe. And enjoy this show. You got 3 hours with us today to walk you right into the weekend how it should be.
Yeah.
What's up, Babsy?
What's up?
What's happening?
Not a lot. Let's go.
The schedule has been released, Babsy.
It is. Hold on.
Okay. I'll wait.
Does the car have a roof? Ron Slay's in the building.
I'm in the building.
The building.
Time for the show.
All right,
Yes.
so schedule release did not release the roof of the car.
No,
But that's
it did
okay.
not.
That's
Nope,
okay.
They tried. But
We got some time. We got some time.
I got a take on all of that, too. What's up, Zephyr, behind the glass holding us down? What's up,
Hi,
little Zephyr?
Zeffy. Hey, Zeph, aren't
You didn't
you,
say nothing.
Yeah, Dad said, what's up?
hey, I like your Titans hat. You're on a khaki kick.
my boy
Khaki Zeffy.
my boy rolling through the merch. What else you got here in the way, Zeph?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like, what other, like...
You got a lot of Titans gear, dog.
What is it going to be
I
on
actually don't.
Monday?
This is new Titans
Yeah,
gear.
this is
should
what I
have
got.
a
This is what I
lot.
got
You
from
work for
the
Titans Radio.
This is what I got from the little gift swag they sent us.
Oh, Nate Bang.
They bang.
We need Zephyr's
Shout out.
jersey, too. I think he's getting it taken care of.
Are we going to put Zephyr on it? Zeffy.
Nah, I told him Zeph, though. So, no Y or ER. For little
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Looking good, Zeph.
Yeah,
You should have nothing but Titans gear. You are on the staff for Titans Radio.
Well, it's all outdated.
Oh, well, yeah. You'll get some new
It's all
for the
outdated.
next season. With the alleged breaking news on Ramon Foster hitting the booth.
Mm-hmm.
Paul Kowarski breaking it, which, I would like for Ramon to break his own news, but whatever.
It is what it is. You know what I mean? A good leak here and there. I do think it would still officially announce whenever Savage does or the Titans do. Still be good, but to get to the nonsense out of the way, I think it's a good one to get the skeptic part out of it.
I think he will kill it.
Nah, good.
If you've listened to him on the Vol Network, he fits really well into he does really good job at the analyst role.
I did a high school football game. Remember, Ron Slay was our spotter.
I was a spotter.
Lord help
Excellent
us all.
spotter.
It was freaking Ty Simpson's state title game.
So
was. Yeah, I did play-by-play. Ramon was my analyst, and that was that like the first or second time I think he had done? I mean, this was a while ago, obviously, because it was Ty Simpson's senior year. but he was phenomenal. Like just the insight, all of that. Like he will be amazing at it. I did not get to listen to any of Vols Network, like obviously because I work on Saturdays, so I never get to listen to like the radio call for it. So I never heard him actually in the booth with Mike, but I'm sure he was phenomenal, and I know he will kill it.
No, real good, man. Real good in the booth, man. Congrats to my bro, man, holding it down. Stepping in this realm. I think he did a terrific job with the Titans. I mean, with the Vols. That was a great job
Vols
done.
fans are probably going to be sad.
Yeah. What
are they going to do there? That's going to be interesting.
That is going to be interesting to watch. But I do think when you speak about the game, me and him had this conversation. Like, his bones were made in the NFL.
Right.
I think Savage had a terrific career at Tennessee, all-SEC performer. But what he was able to do in the NFL, you know what I mean, with the franchise for that many years in the trenches and starting halfway through, not his entire career, but his rookie season, being able to get reps, like, and then being there at the Super Bowl, all of these things, like, he got a resume. And I think people know him, similar to the way Coach Mack is when he walks in different rooms.
I was just going to say, like, Coach Mack, everywhere he went, well, shoot, even every college coaching staff I went to, they were like, oh, tell Coach Mack hi for me, you know. But it's the same with Ramon in the NFL. Like, he still has so many contacts. He still talks to so many people in the NFL. The NFL PA side of things also he's still involved in. I mean, for the NFL, wasn't he one of their review guys for a while? Like he is so tied to the NFL that it absolutely makes sense. And I saw somebody on Twitter complaining that he didn't play for the Titans. I'm like, he's been here though in town since his career ended.
Right.
And
plus he's from Tennessee.
Grew up
and here.
Was on the sideline. Like he's already been with Titans Radio. Like, did people have an issue when he was the sideline reporter for Titans Radio? Like, what's and I honestly think I just have I obviously have a lot of conversations with him because I always hit him up for knowledge when it comes to NFL and Titans and things like that. And I feel like he loves this franchise. He loves the Titans, you know, so anybody out there that's like, oh, well, he didn't play for the Titans. And so he, you know, doesn't have this passion for the Titans. I don't agree with that. I think he does have it because I've talked to him a million times about Titans-related things, and you can tell.
The other part of that is, like, he was last couple of years of his career was in talks with trying to get back here to play for the Titans. To end his career
really?
Here.
I didn't know that.
That's for him. All of this is for him to say. I do just want to say, like,
he'd appreciate you saying that,
like
but
the grind.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, the grind that started, him being in the good standing that he's in. Being able to work throughout, and regardless if he loved or didn't love the Titans, the game is what he does love, and I think that's what you're going to be able to get to see when you saw it from the high school, when you all did it, from the Vols being able to do it there, from being on the sideline, traveling with the team. This was one of those situations where it's not something that people don't sign off on. They don't just pluck it out of the air and say, this is the guy we want to go with. You know what I mean? I think thought and consideration is put into it, and there's no knock to everybody else that may have wanted to put their name in the hat, but I don't think you find another one better than what he would be able to do. You feel what I'm saying? Like ties and things like that, all that's cool, but being able to do the job better and pour into it, I think by no stretch of the imagination, I think it's a good look. So
well, and on top of it, strictly surface level, he also has experience doing it. He just did it he just did radio for a full season, and I know it's college football, but like his knowledge of the NFL is off the charts. And so he knows how it works from a radio standpoint, and what works and what doesn't, and how descriptive you have to be, how different it is radio to TV when you're doing a broadcast too. On top of it, so
I saw people talking about McCourty. McCourty wouldn't leave TV to do that.
CBS.
Logan Ryan wouldn't leave.
Let's go.
He wouldn't leave TV to come do this.
Logan's not doing that. He's loving this. I saw him last year and chatted with him a little bit about what he's doing. And this is the deal. McCourty is so national now. I mean, he would have to give that up to come do this every week.
There you go.
I mean, listen, I'm Titans are awesome, but where McCourty is nationally, there's no way he ever considered it. I don't know where that name came from.
And McCourty landed some Titans games as a TV. So it's not like he's not doing Titans games. But to go to your point about him not being a former player with the Titans, Maurice Jones-Drew, who is one of Jacksonville's most prized historic players.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know where he does radio? With the Rams. He never played there.
Really?
Yeah. Well, my guy, Kirk Morrison, used to be with the Rams because he lived there. And so he would do their pre and post shows and all that. Now, he did just switch last year to the Raiders, which that's where his name, is known. And he's in the booth now with the Raiders. But he did Rams broadcast for years.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that is not where he played to get his name either. So it happens. But yeah.
So, big salute, Big Savage.
Doug Pauling said McCourty's on the F team on CBS. We'll get a lot of him. Noon kicks, baby.
Hey, the schedule stays the same, though.
Yeah.
Stays the same throughout.
Yeah. So congrats, Ramon.
15 noon kicks, by the way. Out of the 17 games, 15 of them will be at noon.
Well, and one of them that's not is because it's in Vegas, right?
Right.
Yeah, and it's the 3 o'clock, so 4 o'clock Eastern time game, but that's just
close to prime time. Not prime time, but
we'll get into it a little bit. But the NFL's VP of broadcast planning explained why some of these teams who didn't get prime time run prime time, and he mentions those that 4 o'clock 4:20 slot Eastern time.
Being like a prime time.
As being better. He actually said better than prime time sometimes.
Yeah.
So that'll be an interesting discussion when we get into the lack of primetime games that the Titans are seeing on their schedule in 2026.
Hey, to add to the bones of that conversation, like this was leaked. So this is not a confirmation or denying. Either way, it's just that's what's out there.
No, we're just talking about the league.
Yeah.
Who knows? There's always trust me. This world is crazy. There's always contracts that need to be signed or agreed upon. I mean, we trust me. I've seen it a million times at ESPN where something happens at the last second and you just don't know, right?
Bingo. No question about it. That is.
So. Anyway, but since that report is out there, we will address it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that's what we do on 3HL. All right, so schedule's out. We're going to talk about that today. Titans sign their second-round rookie linebacker, Anthony Hill Jr. Super excited to see him in action, by the way. So that means my guy Keldrick is the lone player left that is not signed from the draft class, which nowadays it's not a big deal. I just remember back in the day with, with some of them, it was like, oh, they're going to hold out. They're going to do this. And now that it's slotted and basically your money and everything and the contract is kind of done when you're a draft pick, it's just some small little details that
I wonder
end up having to
with him, Babsy, since they moved up, because they moved up from second to first to go grab him, right?
Yes.
I wonder, is it being negotiated since it was a second-round pick?
I mean, he's a first-round pick.
He's a first-round pick. And that's what I would be arguing as his agent.
Well, he's a first-round pick.
But don't short me. Don't even think about it.
I thought you were talking about wanting the opposite.
No, but if I was the team, that's what I would be aiming for.
No.
Oh, yeah, I don't even think legally they're even allowed to do that. I think because it's for this first round, it's slotted.
Yeah.
Slotted
well, I was thinking, all right, maybe they.
So, and because he'll automatically Zach Lyons in the chat says typical Auburn player.
Was that Zach? I was about to call out whoever that was.
So I caught that in the corner of my eyes. I was talking.
Shut it, Lions.
That's funny.
Shut it. Hey, by the way, we just talked about how your coach is the most boring coach in the SEC.
I brought that up to him. He agreed.
Oh.
Did he?
Yeah, he agreed. He was like, yeah, you're right. And then I said, well, who do you think's the most punchable? Because we kind of got into that one. And he
Whose face is the most punchable?
You know what he said? Kalen DeBoer.
Oh, okay. Well, he's a typical Alabama fan. There you go. There you go.
Yeah, so it's slotted. Okay, so it'll get done. We don't need nobody holding out. Everybody. I watched last night Logan Ryan and two others were interviewing Big Jeff.
I love watching Logan.
It was
by the way.
Pretty good interview, too, and telling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And Logan has, from where he started to where he is now. So I was lucky enough because I got to cover him. I was still working in sports when he played here.
Right.
And like he's just salt of the earth, right? Yeah. He's the best. And then watching him when he first started on CBS, he first started doing. Why is my mom calling me? Does she not know that I work?
Yeah, Mama Buff, what's up?
Like, come on, Buff.
I love it.
I am on the air. I should have picked it up. She's a liability, though. We can't put her on the air.
I don't need to. I don't need to dump.
Vino,
I don't need to dump her.
You don't need to dump Grandma, do you? Yeah. Anyway, so watching him, he first started out on college football games for CBS. Sports Network, like the smaller ones. I ended up working a game after him. So when I watched the film of the team that I was working, he had called that game. And so just to see how far he's come now, and he is great now at interviews and just so much more confident. So
next, before OTAs start, we're going to have to go pull some things from that interview, Big Jeff, what he was talking about. The difference, one, he addressed losing Sweat, how he lost him. The other part, the 3-4, switching from that to a 4-3. You know what I'm saying? Like, It was interesting to hear him talk about it. And then talk about why he's not. He said he wanted to be here for, not rookie minicamp. What it was
OTAs.
Before. Oh, yeah.
And he wanted to be voluntary
minicamp. So he wanted to be there to see what Solid was like. And he was like, dude, I was like, okay, I'll run through a wall for this dude.
What did he say that night at rally? It was like fast and violent, man.
Fast and violent. So he addressed all that, and he was like, that's why I got to get back to Dallas, because the guy he brought in, the defensive line coach, he said he ain't playing that. He said
Aaron White-Cotton. Yeah,
he said one play he got a double team and was trying to anchor, and he said they stopped the practice, and the coach was like, what are you doing? Like, go be disruptive. Don't wait for everybody else to go. And I think about Bully talking about it all the time. Yeah. The way Haynesworth and them played when they were really good. It was like they wasn't holding people off of us. They were going, and then we had to go. So he was like, man, I got to get my 2 steps upfield, and we heard Haynesworth address that. If I could talk to him, I would tell him.
Haynesworth he said it on this show.
On this show. Before
he was
last season
I want
to
get a hold of him because this is what he needs to do.
Yep. So listen to that interview. All that was coming back to me like, wow, dog. Like we heard all this, and now you're seeing it. So I was once again listening to this in the shower, so I didn't get the time stamp it.
You don't have to tell us that.
Okay, I like to tell y'all.
We don't need all the information.
But we're going to get some of that, man. We'll talk about it next week.
I'll pull it for next week. We'll have it ready for next week.
You don't want the shower part, though?
No, I'm good.
All right.
Just send me the link to the podcast.
We're going to take a break, and then we'll break down this 2026 Titans schedule right here on 3HL. Two-Toned Blues. I don't know what your problem is. You got an attitude problem today in the chat. He said, quit talking about sports nonsense. Let's get down on it.
What?
After the break, buddy.
What's happening, good people? Big Slay coming to you with Vita Nova Stem Cell Professionals, letting you know when you need to get stem cells and regenerative medicine, this is the place to be, right here in Franklin, Tennessee. A lot of people are living with the pain and trying to avoid the surgery. Well, I have an option for you. That's where Vita Nova steps in. And for the month of May, you can save 10% up to $1,000 off a procedure when you say Slay sent you. That's right. You can save 10% in May when you say Slay sent you. And this is for all ages. You got guys in high school, you got guys in college, you got guys older, guys retired. Everybody that wants to stay active, that are dealing with pain and want to get away from the invasive procedures, this is where you need to go. It impacts work, sleep, relationships, everyday activities, all of this and more. Explore the options beyond traditional medicine. Vita Nova, free consultation, 615-801-8005, 615-801-8005, VitaNovaTN.com. What's happening, good people? Welcome back into 3HL 104.5 The Zone. We're on your airwaves right here, locked and loaded. You can always jump in and be interactive. Yeah, that's right there in the chat. Facebook,
Two-Tone
YouTube,
Blues
Twitter, and Twitch.
Very active Twitch, please.
So.
I know. I'm like, I usually love Two-Tone Blues in the chat. Like, makes really good points.
Had a different energy today? Is that what you're saying?
Two-Tone Blues in the chat's kind of pissy today.
Okay, that ain't right, Two-Tone. Put him on the line.
What's going on?
See what I got going on, man.
So he has called in. He has called in to defend himself, I'm assuming. Hi, Two-Tone Blues. How are you?
Two-Tone Blue, what's happening?
Going on with you today?
First off, Slay, you the man. Dawn, I owe you an apology.
No, you don't. It's fine.
What's up, bro?
Well, no, there was no apology. I just said I owed you one.
Okay, fair enough.
No, for real, though, like, I would say this last few days of the mayor out of office, if you know what I mean, have been entertaining. Just watching you two and your chemistry. And Zeph is turning into a Peter Pan. He's like a grown man.
I know, he is, isn't he?
You ought to see us run down.
He's stepping that ass up. I'm sorry. If that's
okay.
You're allowed to say that word.
Yeah.
All right,
just don't drop.
I got another word I'm going to say in a second. But, hey, Slay,
what up, dog?
just want to say, man, you dominating. Online, on TV, Dawn's kicking it around. And I listen to 3 shows. There's only one show I don't listen to, and I ain't going to name them. But 104.5 The Zone is the best local sports station in America. Nonstop, all day, every day.
I appreciate that,
We
dog.
appreciate you.
So if you guys think I was being poo-pooing in the chat, trust me. I got to start a new job on Tuesday, and my birthday was on Wednesday.
Happy
birthday. Why didn't you tell us?
Man, for real, though, like, I don't like to celebrate being 44. I don't want people to think I'm like,
hey, man,
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Slay, dude. I was in Knoxville, same time as you, same time as Slay, same time as a lot of the people you know.
Yeah.
And you probably bumped into me more than 5 times, if you know what I mean.
I don't doubt it.
Did you see his car parked illegally all the time?
Oh, dude, yes. Him, Casey Clausen, Brittany Jackson. Who else we got? I took Health 310.
Oh,
you know, CPR, right?
Oh,
I think Slay was in my class.
I was. Yep, I remember that class.
Did you pass it, Slay?
I did. I passed that one.
They gave us 3 hours credit for
they so
3
did.
hours of work.
They so did. That was amazing.
Oh, boy.
I had the list of the athletic department's like list of class schedules and stuff, and I was like, sweet, I'm taking 385 with Eric Ainge.
Yeah.
He showed up one day, and then he showed up the last day.
It's
And
for the testing.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah.
But anyways, blast of the past, man. I love you guys. I'm a lifelong Vol fan. I was there in 99 when the Titans came when I was a junior in high school.
Nice.
And it's just been, 104.5 has always been a part of my life. So I'm just glad you guys are kicking ass.
Appreciate it,
Well,
man.
we are glad to have you. What do you want to hit on today with the schedule?
All right. First, the schedule sucks because we're not going to win many of those.
You don't think?
No, man.
I think it's a seriously favorable schedule.
We go 1 and 2 in the first 3. That's a win. Okay.
Okay.
Like we got a couple struggle battles there. You know
So
what I mean?
You think that Giants game
Eagles
is a
and
struggle?
Giants,
I get the Eagles.
I get the Eagles, yeah.
Giants though, I ain't just sold on them, man. I like Harbaugh defensively.
Points.
I like Harbaugh, but those points came on the Daboll though.
Well, the Dable, man, he got hamstrung by his front office and his management and ownership in New York.
I agree.
Right?
I agree. Yep.
All right. So now he has a blank slate, which I appreciate that. Like Salah's not going to get in his kitchen.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Now he's got to cook, and he's got a few tools. But
Not enough, but a few.
He's got a few. You know what I mean? Hey, you know what? This ain't a 5-star restaurant here in Tennessee, all right?
Yeah, we're trying to build to it. Yeah, we starting in the.
We got eggs. We got bacon.
Listen, sometimes that's all you need.
That's a meal for a lot. Find some
And
bread.
I think that accounts for about 7 wins.
Okay.
And that would not be a soft season for the Titans, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. I like
and
that.
2027, we open new Nissan. I got PSLs. I'm going to be sitting there. Well, I wish I could say front row. I ain't that baller. But it's going to be a difference. I think 2027 is our 10-win season.
If they are successful with this draft class, 1,000%, it will be perfect timing. Yep. And
Dawn,
if Cam's the guy,
who's your favorite draft pick from this year?
Keldrick Falk.
All right. The answer is Singleton.
I know. Everybody loves him. Listen, national people are saying that is their favorite day 3 pick out of every team. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, man, he falls forward, and we need 3rd and 3, not 3rd and 7.
I like that.
Yep.
All right, so your total, before we let you go, Two-Tone, your total is what, 7 wins? You going 7 wins?
Man, that's the optimistic two-tone total.
Okay.
The realistic two-tone total is like 5.
Vegas is at 6.5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I catch a couple sleepers, right?
Okay. Yeah.
But we ain't going to win the games we're not supposed to win.
I think that's probably fair.
Okay.
It depends, though. Depends on that offensive line, I think.
Yep. All right. Happy belated birthday, Two-Tone, man. Go Balls, big dog.
And good luck next Tuesday with your new gig.
That's right. Yeah. Take your time walking into that thing.
That's right. Eat your eggs and bacon before you walk in there.
So speaking of the schedule, just some highlights before we get into it. Obviously, the big thing, no primetime games for the Titans. We've hit on that. A solid.
We talked about that yesterday because we sensed that it was happening.
Yep.
A solid bye week, right there, smack dab in the middle, week 9, which I think that's pretty solid. You get back-to-back home games to open the season.
Perfect.
I don't remember the last time that's happened for the Titans.
I love this schedule.
I like it.
Like, I love how it shakes out. Now we already knew the teams. I love that it's one West Coast trip. I love the first 2 at home because, listen, there's going to be issues early with this team as they learn each other and learn to mesh with the new offense and a new head coach. Like, you are going to see some growing pains, right?
Yep.
Carnell Tate's going to have growing pains. Keldrick Falk, whatever he turns into, is going to have growing. But, like, you're going to see that. Yep. And I love that the first 2 are at home.
I do, too. And I think it's spaced out the correct way. You go.
I do, too.
4 and 4, home and away. Like, I'm cool with that before the bye.
Now, this is either going to be really great or really bad. And the bye is right there in the middle. And after the bye, you have 4 of your 6 AFC South games.
Yeah.
That is either going to be great because it gives this team time to mesh.
I like that.
Right?
Before the real important games.
Before the must-win, if you want a shot at the postseason, the easiest way in is to win your division, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 4 of those 6 are after the bye. Could either be really great now, injury-wise. If something happens, then it's not great.
Right. But like you say with everyone.
You won't have any, there's no wiggle room.
Yep.
You say that with everybody, but having 4 of your 6 divisional games that late in the season or in the back half of the season like that is.
Yep. You know, the way I looked at that, Babsy, I looked at it as, okay, you get familiarity with each other about your team from a coach's standpoint, player standpoint, before you go into, if we broke it down to college, in the conference play.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like now you know who you are, you know what you are. Here's your bye week.
Great way to put
it.
And
let's go. So if you had any slip ups in the beginning and you were thinking like, dang, dog, we can't get this together, man. We 3 and 5 walking into this. But if 2 of those wins were against the Colts and Texans, a whole lot of your season is still ahead of you.
Right.
So you know what I mean? You recalibrate. All right, y'all. Let's go do this. Let's go game by game. Like it really means when you get it at the halfway point like this, it really means let's go game by game to a breakdown of what we can do and what we can be.
And at that point, I hate the Jags, Cowboys, Jags.
Mm-hmm.
Jags at home,
that would be my
at
only
the Cowboys,
complaint.
at the Jags. I hate seeing teams that close together in your division. I mean, it could be a great thing. It could be a bad thing, right? But I never like it. I know players probably like it a little bit because it's easier prep, right? You just saw them. You know exactly what to expect. You've already done your
the game is still kind of fresh.
Tape. It's still fresh. You're not forgetting. Yeah, like you're right there. I don't like that, but I know the players and coaches probably don't mind that.
Be interesting to ask Ramon next week when we have him on Thursday, just how he feels about that. Like
as a player,
a divisional game, the same divisional opponent within 3 weeks of each other.
Yeah.
So Dawn, you said you thought this schedule is very favorable, and Jonathan Jones of CBS Sports tweeted about the Titans schedule last night, and he said, I'm being 100% serious when I say no team has a better schedule than the Tennessee Titans in 2026. They get a full week of rest before each game. They get a bye week right in the middle of the season, and all but one game in or within a 1 hour of their home time zone. He's not wrong, because with all the 12 o'clock, and another part of that with all the noon games and the consistency, is these players on a very young roster are going to be able to get into a routine. We heard Ramon talk about it on yesterday, talking about when he learns to schedule, kind of getting into that routine week in and week out. I know it's not.
They're going to have the same routine all season.
I know it's not sexy, but
noon kick, you know exactly what's coming.
Settle in.
Early kick.
Yep.
Not a lot of travel. I mean,
it's favorable.
I think I hate the no prime time. I thought that, with the changes, with some optimism, with Carnell Tate at 4, with Cam Ward, I thought maybe, they could squeeze a primetime game in there. But there's always win and get flex.
So my thing would be for the NFL, if that's the case, I think you keep this trend going. That's cool with me. Go earn primetime games. Now, the Rams have 7, but they were right there knocking on the door of a Super Bowl. So, okay, I get it. It's L.A. I get that. SoFi helps with it. I understand Stafford, like what they're returning. But, they got mainstay guys right there that are mainstream and box office and exciting to watch. Not only call games, but play games, too, with Stafford, with McVay. But the other part is, man, the teams that didn't get it, like Arizona, y'all don't win. About the Titans, y'all don't win. Jets, y'all don't win. It's a reason.
People naturally don't want to watch that.
Yeah. I get it.
Listen, there were times, just being completely honest, there were times last year where I was like, ugh. I don't even know if I want to watch this team.
You don't want to stay up. You don't want to stay up and watch it.
No.
Thursday nights were hideous. They had a string of games where you was like, dude, and you got to watch because it's like, okay, this... You got to know what we're talking about tomorrow. But you don't want
for the current job we're in. Yeah.
But you don't really want. If you had something else to do, you can catch up on the show. That's not what you want to be doing when you're talking about NFL games, pros playing pros.
So Jason in the chat says this. I want responses from this. All right, Jason Pages. Let's be serious. This team doesn't deserve high expectations or optimism. They ass until they're not. 6 wins for the season would be improvement. I just can't expect them to do better than that. It's a fair take.
I ain't mad at that.
From a Titans fan.
Yep.
Completely fair take. But that last, I just can't expect them to do better than that. Why can we expect them to do better than that? If you are optimistic Titans fan, why can you expect them to do better than that? And part of it for me is because of how this schedule's laid out and what it looks like. And the 4 of 6 divisional games after week 9, where the team gets to develop their chemistry and really get into this offense and their coach and all of that. That's a part of mine.
Yep.
And then defensively.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what this defense is.
Yeah, I got and I think the closer we get, I think a lot of people's expectations are going to change, and they're going to increase as we get closer, just from the simple fact of what you just mentioned, this coaching staff.
Yeah.
I think they hold something true. I'm going to address it when we get back, though.
All right.
Yep.
We'll do that. And I will be the first to say that I believed in Callahan when they first hired him.
No question.
And I got burned.
Yep.
I get it. So 615-737-1045 if you want to respond to Jason's thoughts in the chat. If you want to talk about the schedule, what is your favorite part of the schedule? What is your least favorite part of the schedule? And then we'll kind of break it down like teams do, basically 3 different parts of the season and kind of dive into it as well. 615-737-1045. This is 3HL and 1045 The Zone.
What's happening, good people? Growing up in Nashville, you know what time it was. It was always Shoney's. I'm looking for the Shoney's belt right now. Where's he at? Do he got some of them French toast sticks? Because I'll take them. Don't take nothing from nobody. Just go down there. Shoney's got a whole all you care to eat fresh food bar with them. And you can also order them off the extensive menu. If you don't want that, breakfast is served all day. Let me throw that out there. But you can go get a meal like the All-American Burger, the baked spaghetti, Slim Jim sandwich, add what you want on the side of it. They got you all covered. But when it comes down to the end of it and you about to pay that bill, make sure you ask them for that signature strawberry pie. Phenomenal. Look, whipped cream on top of it. But don't forget, the chocolate lovers out there like myself, the world-famous hot fudge cake scoop of extra vanilla ice cream. Yes, sir. That's my favorite. If you don't feel like cooking at home, you can let Shoney's do it. Everything on the menu can be ordered online from your favorite delivery app. They got meals to go for groups of 4, 6, 8, or 12. Southern hospitality with a twist. 4 locations. Clarksville, Dixon, Lebanon, and on Donaldson Pike in Nashville. It's Shoney's. Let's eat.
Gupton, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram. That's where you need to go to get that next new vehicle. Whether you're looking for a car, truck, SUV, or Jeep, Gupton is your spot. Gupton Motors, your home for Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. Check out the latest lineup. Adventure-ready SUVs built for Tennessee roads. Ram trucks with the power, capability, and toughness to get the job done. Stylish, comfortable Chrysler cars. Perfect for everyday driving. Huge selection of new vehicles and a team that makes buying easy. Exciting news, there is a brand new Gupton location just up the street from the original. Tom Austin Highway is still the street they are on, 3224 Tom Austin Highway. Gupton_Motors on Instagram. You can find them there about 30 minutes from downtown Nashville. Check them out online, GuptonMotors.com. All of the dealership information is there. Address, phone number, all of the deals they have going on in the month of May, and they also have the inventory right there online, GuptonMotors.com. All of the new vehicles, all of the pre-owned vehicles, tremendous selection. New location right up the road, 3224 Tom Austin Highway. Experience the difference at Gupton Motors in Springfield. For the best buying experience, you got to go to Gupton, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram.
17. What's happening, good people? Welcome back in to 3HL right here on 104.5 The Zone, man. We appreciate y'all hanging with us. This is the first hour, so you know it's going to be good in the second hour. You just got to hang on until we get to that part, though. We left off, Babsy, with why can you expect them to be better than the 5.5 or 6.5 wins that Vegas has them slated at?
Ken in the chat is funny. Listen to what he put. Stop setting expectations based on how your ex made you feel. You break up, reassess your standards, learn from it, and move forward. Same thing. Stop bringing your baggage to this coaching staff.
That's some good stuff right there.
Oh, that's funny. All right, we want your call, 615-737-1045. We'll start with Sawyer in Columbia talking Titans. Hey, Sawyer.
Hey, can you guys hear me okay?
Gotcha.
We gotcha.
Hey, first of all, just want to shout out the show, all three of you guys, Don, Brent, Slade, love it, listen to you guys every day after work. And I wanted to shout out Slade in particular, too, because I know he won't remember it. But about 5 or 6 years ago, I was in the Glass House doing some radio for my local radio station back in my hometown of Waynesboro, Tennessee, when our girls were there playing in the state tournament. And I didn't have the guts to go talk to Slade because I was a little starstruck, but I tweeted at him and he retweeted me and everything. So I thought that was cool. But and also Slade, shout out for the Shoney's love because it runs deep in my family. Yeah. So I feel you on that one.
Man.
And the Titans question that I had, I had a friend text me last night after the schedule release and say, well, they're winning 4 games. And I texted him back and said, I think they can win, 8 games. Mm-hmm. So because my rationale is I just kind of think you're going to split with the division opponents. You might get swept by 1, give or take. But I also see a lot of really winnable games. You open with the Jets. The Browns are on the schedule. Tell me if I'm crazy, and I'll hang up and I'll listen to you guys. Appreciate it.
Hey, Sawyer, before you hang up, dog, next time tell me, man. Like I might have, you could have told me. I might have jumped on with you for about 4 or 5 minutes, man, doing that high school play-by-play, man.
Yeah, I definitely should have, but again, I was a little starstruck, man. You're the dude, Slade.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you, bro. Well, next time, let's make it happen. How about that, Sawyer?
Yes, sir.
My
for
man.
Sure.
No doubt, bro.
Love it.
All right. His question going off was he thinks they can get 8 wins. So I'm a piggyback on him. With that right there, I'm not sure how potent we are at the linebacker spot. You do have, I think it'll be a little bit different after listening to these guys speak about what was going on last year. I thought Denard Wilson had a violent way of playing. I don't think it was fast for everyone. I also think you had to cater a little bit defensively because of the way your offense set you up. That's another reason.
3 and outs are not ideal.
Right. Yeah, and to Two Tones, his point, we cannot be in 3rd and 8. So that's the offensive side of the ball that needs to help the defense as well. But just in particular, talking about this defense, I think it's a little different when you have the personnel that you want on the field. And the head coach, I think, has a pick at the personnel that he wants that fits his defense. Why do I say that? Because they immediately came out and thought that T'Vondre Sweat wouldn't fit this system. Mm-hmm. And when you see and hear other people talk about, and they moved him. When you hear people talk about what fits his system, he's found guys that have had success. You bring in Franklin Myers, you bring in Jermaine Johnson, you bring in all of these guys that have played in it to help fast track it, along with one of the all-pro top 3, if not top 2, D tackles in the NFL. That's only getting better walking into his prime now, Big Jeffrey Simmons. So now you have corners. This is all if everything holds up healthy.
You have the addition of Anthony Hill.
Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Cedric Gray plays differently. I honestly believe Cody Barton, if not having to think, just has a way to go, plays different.
You do, because there's thoughts that he isn't a fit.
Yeah, I totally get that. Mm-hmm. But the freaks in physique athleticism that Cedric Gray and James Williams hold, that's a little bit different for a defense that you say go instead of analyze, react. Then, no, we're setting the tone, resetting the bar, resetting the line of scrimmage. I think it's a little bit different from defense. Now, offensive-wise, I think we understand what that is. I don't think we need to go past the offensive line.
You know what else we haven't talked a ton about? The addition of Alontae Taylor.
Yeah.
I feel like we talked about it when it happened.
Yep.
And then it hasn't.
It happened so early.
It happened early, and it hasn't really been brought up at all.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, now we've kind of like hammered on the offensive line and what does that look like?
Yep.
But the addition of Alontae Taylor there, what he does,
Yep.
You know, so it's. I mean, you're better there.
Yes.
Well, not that it was hard to get better there,
right.
but you're better there.
And you got guys that I think the most
that have
important
been there,
part,
done that,
and they fit what you want. Like Denard Wilson, it was a struggle. It seemed to be, speaking from the outside looking in, between what Denard Wilson wanted and needed for his defense versus what front office wanted and needed for this franchise. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I think that play. Listen, man, either this is going to be beautiful, but it won't be a tug of war. It's either going to be beautiful or disastrous.
You don't think there's going to be I
don't think it's any middle ground. You don't think
there's any in between?
Nope, I don't think it's no middle ground. Only middle ground I think it is therefore is the offensive line and what the offense will be able to do because of them. I think that's the only tug of war. Defensively, they're either going to be really, really good or they're going to be getting, burnt. I don't think there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, Babsy. And I'm choosing the first.
They have the ability to.
I think they're gonna be good.
Really good.
I think they're gonna be real good. I'm telling you.
And even if you don't love what's on the back level,
mm-hmm.
you have to like what's up front, and that sets
which goes hand in hand.
All of it, which helps.
Yeah,
helps you on the back end. You know?
I can't wait till we get an opportunity to talk to or hear from guys like Amani Hooker.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what's the difference in this defense when they're go, and not
Alontae,
yeah. Like, this is a different defense. It's a different structure, different scheme.
You're talking about the difference.
Yeah. No, but I'm saying those in the back, you're watching the game different, too, if you're fast and violent and attacking rather than, coming out, turning your hips, butt to the sideline, keeping everything in front. No, like, let's get in them. Let's go to work. So, I'm interested, man. I'm interested.
And I really liked Denard as a DC. And I loved his scheme and his attitude and all of it.
Liked it.
He just didn't have anybody to work with, honestly.
Nope. And then it was a shift mid-season, Babsy. That's what you got to keep in mind. Mm-hmm. It was a shift mid-season.
Where he lost everybody?
We kept on, like, dang, they just got caught a guy. It's a reason that Jarvis Brownlee is putting emojis out on social media talking about
if you ever seen a gorilla in grass.
Like it's a reason for that. So, all right, here you go.
Yikes. All right. We will get to all of you waiting on the line right after this break. 4 o'clock hour is next. It is National Police Week this week, and to celebrate, how about Blue and You? Yes, that's what Two Rivers Ford is hosting. It's tomorrow, a free family meet and greet with the Mount Juliet Police Department. Tomorrow, May 16th from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., just a couple hours. You can bring the kids out, meet the dedicated police officers of the Mount Juliet Police Department. Your kids can explore the inside of a police car and get to know what the job is like, the tools of the trade, engage with first responders there at Two Rivers Ford in Mount Juliet. And I mean, this is always a plus. Get some Chick-fil-A biscuits, too, while you're there. You can register for door prizes and much more. Two Rivers Ford. It's 76 Belinda Parkway in Mount Juliet. And while you're there, check out their incredible employee pricing they have going on the lot right now. The deals that Two Rivers Ford has going on is exactly what their employees get for you. Blue and You, it's this Saturday, 9 a.m. to 11, Two Rivers Ford, 76 Belinda Parkway, Mount Juliet. Go check it out.
It's Ramon Foster, and I'm with Aaron from United Structure Systems. Man, they came by today to check out my house. If there's anything, any issues, small or big, you're gonna fill us in there.
We can take care of it no matter what kind of problems. So first off, we'll just kind of take a look through your house and see what kind of issues you got going. You know, cracks in the brick, cracks in the drywall, weird spots in the floor, doors sticking, windows not opening properly. Once we identify those areas, we're going to do a thorough inspection around the outside, make sure there's no issues going on with that. And then once we look over it, we'll talk about what's going on, and hopefully we ain't got no issues, and then we'll go from there.
Let's go. Let's go.
Mr. Foster, so we have looked at the issues that you brought up. We had the drywall in the attic up here above your bonus or your garage. You had some doors sticking.
I did.
Going in your bathroom. So we've inspected all that. We don't see any major structural concerns. So you're going to be one of our lucky good news customers today. There is some minor deflection there. That's not an uncommon thing. As any house is built, it's its biggest and its strongest the day that it's born. Right? And from that point, it just gets older, just like us. We ain't hopping up out of bed, taking off down the hallway, running down the stairs anymore.
Not protecting quarterbacks anymore.
No.
Opening up late. We're done.
Your guard ain't there no more.
Okay,
so.
I got you.
So it just happens. It gets a little older and it starts to deflect. Now, there are some things we can do to kind of help adjust those doors, mainly adjusting in the door, which we don't necessarily do, and maybe doing some light shimming in the crawl space down there to address those sticking doors. But for now, no major issues there. We did talk about the grading in the back and some issues that we can take care of back there for you. But that's pretty much up in a nutshell. No big issues and you're good to go. So.
Awesome. So again, what you deal with United Structural Systems is it's upfront, it's honest, and now I can sleep peacefully at night, okay?
Good afternoon. It is 4:02. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the 104.5 The Zone Circus Sports at the Mid-Kentucky Downs Studios. The Titans 2026 schedule has been released. Here's some news and notes from it. This marks the first time since 05-06 that the Titans will not have a primetime game in back-to-back seasons. They open with 2 home games, hosting the Jets and the Eagles to kick off the season. Bye week is in Week 9. The Titans' first divisional game is in Week 5 when they host the Texans, and then again in Week 6 when they head to Indianapolis. Then the final game in the current Nissan Stadium, barring a playoff home game, will be against the Pittsburgh Steelers in Week 17. In other Titans news today, second-round linebacker Anthony Hill Jr. has officially signed with the team today. That leaves Keldrick Falk, the first-round edge out of Auburn, the only rookie to not sign his deal just quite yet. Tonight, the Vols head to Oklahoma for Game 2 of their 3-game series in baseball against the Sooners after taking Game 1 9-7 last night. First pitch is at 6:30 p.m. For our Foundation Repair, waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home, the Titans and Vols. This is 104.5 The Zone.
Welcome into 3HL right here on 104.5 The Zone, locked and loaded on this Friday. Beautiful Friday out there. It's starting to heat up outside. Be ready. Get a little bit rain in the latter part of the week, but for now, it's heating up. Great weather to be on the porch, on the back porch, having a good time. That's where I'm going to be on the weekend and night. I promise you should be there too. But, oh, that's cool and fine. But you can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch.
Twitch, please.
And that is Babsy.
What up? Welcome to the show. Happy Friday. Ron Slay also in the building, taking over for Mayor.
Let's go. It's going down, man. Shout out to everybody out there graduating, parents that's got to get their cousins, aunties, nieces, nephews, uncles, everybody, brothers, sisters that's making it there, man. One thing I did see, they are putting a cap on how many people can get in these buildings, man, because it's a lot of family, which is beautiful. A lot of family want to come. So I think it's like 8 or 9 to each kid or student that's graduating. So
where?
I know for sure at Hillsborough.
Oh, high school.
Yeah, high school grade. Yeah, college you can get loose. Yeah. They're gonna put them in the big spots. But yeah, man, it's a lot going on out there. So y'all be safe, man. Everybody have a good time. Remember, this is supposed to be celebratory.
There you go.
Okay.
All right. Titans schedule released officially. We are in it. Perfect conversation topic for a Friday. Want to hear from you, 615-737-1045. Let's start with Theron in Nashville talking about this schedule. What you think, Theron?
So, and we got your name right today.
Yeah.
Y'all did. That's what I was just about to say. Y'all go ahead. Y'all got the day right today. Shout out to y'all. Like I said, every time I get off work, man, I'll be waiting to listen to y'all.
Man,
so
appreciate you
on the 104.5. Y'all my go-to listeners.
Let's go.
But to talk about the schedule, I'm gonna quote what some Ron Slay said. The Titans, they got dogs on their roster, and each one of those dogs gonna be fighting to have a better season than last year.
Yeah.
All these optimistic people talking about 4 wins, 5 wins, 6 wins. I think more of a 8, maybe 9-win season for them because they're going to be out there fighting to prove something. But Cam Ward and their offense, I know the offensive line is skeptical, but if your wide receivers can make plays and run routes right, then you ain't really got to worry about blocking that long.
Yeah.
And their defense, man, I can't wait to see their defense, man. I'm a defensive guy. I used to play football in high school, and I'm a defensive guy. And their defense, I'm hoping to see them their defense back to Titans defense as we've seen the previous year. So I'm going to get off after that one.
Yes.
Yeah, nasty grind, in your face.
Yeah.
Defense. That's what I'm waiting to see. So I'm going to get off and I'm going to let y'all speak.
I like the positivity there from Theron. I want to point this out too because of the earlier comment in the chat just talking about what this team is ass and has been and will be until we see something different. And why is it going to be different, too? This is the other thing. So our lads always puts like the projected roster depth chart out and all of that. So if you look at it, there are 8 players that were either free agents or trade acquisitions for the Titans this year that are included in their depth chart.
8. That's on offense and defense.
On offense and defense, 8 brand new players. And that includes how many? 5 on defense. Your 2 corners, obviously, and Alante and Cordell.
Yep.
They have Anthony Hill as well. I didn't even include that. If you include the draft picks in there, then you would include Carnell and Anthony Hill Jr. So that's 10 players that were not playing snaps that are projected to be starters for this Titans team. And it doesn't include Tommy as the kicker. But we love you, Tommy, but we just don't talk about you. I'm sorry, punter.
Yeah.
Whatever.
It's different.
Same thing.
Different jobs.
They
do different things.
I know they do, but you get my point.
Right.
Sorry, Joey. I'm not replacing you yet. So that's another reason. That's another reason that that there's a chance for optimism now, also for doubt when you have that many new players as well. But there's another reason. Let's check in with Eric in Nashville on the schedule. What do you think, Eric?
Hey guys, here's my thought. First of all, the toughest part, of course, is early after Jets when you play Philadelphia at home, at the Giants, at Baltimore, Houston, and at Indy. That's the toughest part. The bye is perfect, right in the middle. And then, of course, the next tough stretch is when you play Jacksonville, then at Dallas, and then Jacksonville again. And then after that, the rest of the schedule is kind of manageable. But here's 2 other thoughts, guys, and you may agree or disagree with me and stuff about the schedule and just other things. Like, first of all, I'm not bothered by the fact that the Titans don't have any primetime games. Would I have liked one? It would have been nice. But the thing is, you've got 5 teams in the NFL that don't have primetime games. Think about all the teams that do have primetime games, and especially I kind of feel bad for the Rams. And Sean McVay can't have the schedule. They've got a Sunday night game, a Monday night game, a Wednesday night game, a Thursday night game, and a Friday night game. And they play the Seattle Seahawks 2 out of the last 3 weeks. Do you really think he's real happy with that schedule? And also, you're talking about a 37-year-old quarterback. Even though they're a Super Bowl contender, that's got to be tough on them. And if I'm a coach, I'm not thrilled with that type of schedule. I'm glad the Titans don't have that type of schedule. The other thing I want to say is this. I don't know if you'll agree or disagree with me about this. I said this on the morning show. I kind of think Sundays, while I'm not saying Sundays are not important, I think Sundays to a certain extent, unfortunately, over the years with all this stuff, technology and the packages and everything, it's kind of lost a little bit of its luster because we're now focusing on all these international games. You got 9 international games, all the primetime games, Sunday night, Monday night, Wednesday night, Thursday night, the holiday games, Thanksgiving, Christmas, all that type of stuff. Because, for instance, I'll give you a prime example. 2 weeks, I guess the week of Thanksgiving, you've got the day before Thanksgiving Day game. You've got 3 games on Thursday. Then you've got a Friday game. That's 4 games that's off the Sunday schedule, which doesn't leave you much left for Sundays. And then the week of Christmas, you've got Christmas Eve game, the 3 Christmas Day games, and then the Monday night game. You've got Saturday games. And again, I'm not knocking it because I understand what the NFL is trying to do. But a lot of times you have multiple games during the week. It kind of hurts the Sunday games. And the Sundays, and again, I'm not saying Sunday's not important, but I think Sundays is not what it used to be. And it kind of just takes away from that a little bit, guys. I don't know what your thoughts on that, but as always, it's a pleasure to talk to you guys. Y'all take care.
Hey, Eric. Darn.
He gone.
No, he always called the morning show. I ain't never heard him call our show, man. He always just called Mac Talk, and he always called the morning show. I've been waiting to hear Eric's voice. He don't sound as groggy right now. I guess he be calling as soon as he get up.
Early in the morning.
Shout out to Eric, man. All right, coming on through.
We just talked about what he was talking about, the NFL schedule being oversaturated all of a sudden because they have all these standalone games now coming in 2026, which doesn't include the Sunday, the Thursday, the Monday. And Furman tweeted about it, too. He said, love the NFL, but the casual fan loves this because you only have to tune in 2 to 3 days a week, and now you don't.
Yep. Absolutely right. Absolutely right.
So it does. Does it take away from those primetime games, too?
I mean,
And you still can't get one.
No,
that's the Titans.
That's the wild
still
part.
Still can't get any of those.
Still ain't worked. We ain't worked hard enough to get that. But it's going to be interesting to see how it all shakes out. Everybody's going to have their opinion on it. It's the league, man. They make their own rules as they go.
NFL's king.
It is.
It's all about the money.
As much as I want to push back on it, I cannot.
And guess what?
It is what it is.
I'm going to be watching all those standalone games.
Yeah.
I'm not every single one of them.
Yeah.
I love the international games because they start so early.
That's going to be perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just roll right in. That's a brunch game. Before brunch game.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like breakfast.
Yep.
I'm glad the Titans, the Packers have to play the night before Christmas. They have to play on Christmas, the night before Thanksgiving. I don't want all these, holiday games. The holiday games, because then your entire day is surrounded by, as a fan, is surrounded by your football team. Yeah. You really should be spending it with your family.
Meh. Family schlamly. No.
Take them on the road.
But the other part of it is, and we hit on this with the Titans schedule, is they have a routine. They're not going to be out of routine at all.
Yeah.
Because, it is, and you know how, Slay, you were probably like this too, pro athletes are. They have their routine, they have their schedule, they stick to it, everything is the same, everything is organized. You know that, okay, I'm going to eat this for breakfast at this time. I'm going to be at the stadium here. I'm going to do this. Kick is at noon. They don't have to switch up their weeks, their practice weeks, their
That's perfect.
travel, any of that, because they have one West Coast game. And the positive of no primetime games is that your schedule stays the same. You have continuity every single week to be able to get into routine.
Yeah, I
it's
used
not
to
messed
love that.
up.
I used to love that when we played. I used to hate when we get the night game on Sundays, and I'm talking about playing basketball, people. But usually our games are at noon. Everybody plays at noon, and then they pick one or two games to put on at night.
Prime time?
Prime time. It throw everything off. I'm like, come on, man. Now I got to call my restaurant, tell them I hold my seat. I ain't going to be there till about 11 or 12. Everything to be flowing. And you know what your rest is going to be like the next day. So, that's something. Yeah, that's my problem.
Bubba and Dixon, I don't even have to reset my crock pot this season. That's right.
Ready to roll.
So, amount of primetime games by NFL team. Obviously, we know the zero are New York Jets, Arizona Titans, Miami Dolphins, and Vegas, which I was surprised about Vegas. And I think part of it is because they have said that Kirk Cousins is going to be the starter. So you're not going to put Kirk in primetime, right?
Also, you can tell that the NFL is leaning towards taking the bottom of the quote-unquote bottom of the barrel teams and not putting them front-facing.
Yes. One primetime game for New Orleans and Cleveland. 2 for Indianapolis. This one surprised me. 3 for the Jags.
Yeah.
Even the two for Indianapolis surprised me.
That's all I was going to say. I was going to say what Zeph said. What was their record? 11 wins? Were they 11, 12 wins?
Jags.
Yeah, I think they had 11 wins.
And they won the division.
Won the division.
3, though. Well, and part of it is who you're playing, obviously.
Trevor Lawrence had one of his best seasons of his career last year.
Also, he did not really cut his hair. It was a wig.
I told somebody.
It looked so bad if it did cut.
Well, it looked so bad because it was a freaking wig.
It was bad.
Listen, I'm never, ever believing. I was talking in FF and BG, Bobby and Emily, my friends, telling them, hey, man, I'm never believing anything that comes across my phone or unless somebody that I trust with their own eyes saw in person, nothing else, internet or nothing. After what Zeph did last week on his phone, and took Mayor's face and put it on his.
Oh, yeah.
Dog, and then, I'm like, what the hell?
Was I on vacation for this?
No, this was Friday you were gone.
Friday,
okay.
Hey, Babs, he did it in front of me. I'm like, and it looked exactly like, you know how sometimes you remove the head, but no, he took his face and put it on his body. On his, it fit. I was like, nah, I ain't believing nothing. So I immediately said, I know this is AI. Wig or no wig, it's AI. So I ain't believing anything. You got to show me.
Well, there you go. Wig.
Yeah.
His lovely locks are still in place. We've got Easton Freeze in the next segment. Let's try and run through some of these calls real quick. Titanomics from the Borough. What's up?
Hey, second time calling today, but I didn't make this point last time. We got the 8th easiest strength of schedule Mm-hmm. And I know things could change between, August or September and November, but I'm hoping that we benefit like the Patriots did having one of the easiest schedules last year. That's the only reason why I think they made it so far. Mm-hmm. And also, did y'all hear what y'all see what Javaris Brownlee posted on his story?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he ready. He locked in.
Like a gorilla in the grass.
Yeah, that's wild. All right, y'all.
If I'm the Titans, I'm going right at his ass.
Yeah.
Right?
As expected. Yeah, you're supposed to. Yeah,
right at him.
This is what you want. Listen, in this game.
Like, let me look back and see what all his weaknesses were.
Yeah, ain't no ducking
and
anyway.
Just go at him.
Ain't no ducking anyway.
Mm-hmm.
No ducking at all.
8th easiest schedule, but remember last year the Titans were supposed to have the 4th easiest, and it did not turn out that way. No. So you never know. Last call here, Donnie in Smyrna. What you got, Donnie? You want to respond to Eric?
Yeah, listen. I was a TSSAA basketball official years ago when Eric worked at Park Avenue Baptist Church and kept scores. I love Eric. I really do. Yeah. But I don't need for him to call every show in America and y'all on 2 times a day.
Yeah.
I mean, it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And Eric needs to take a math class. 1 game on Thanksgiving Eve, 3 games on Thanksgiving Day, and 1 game on the following Friday is 5 games, not 4.
Yep.
That's all I got.
I got that. There's 1 + 3 + 1. That's right. It is 5.
1 + 3 + 1 + 1. That's from the movie Clue. If Mayor was here, he would have nailed that.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Well, Black Friday, on Saturday of the Black Friday week, there's 2 games.
Yep. So,
right?
There you go. So, Eric called in every show today. All right, Eric, see? Better get it together, Eric.
Good to have you all day. Easton Freeze coming up after the break. 3HL 104.5 The Zone.
United Structural Systems, USSTN.com. They are introducing 24 months no-interest financing options good through the end of June. Check them out. Get peace of mind now and pay later. Waiting could cost you more. So do it now, USSTN.com. 24 months no-interest financing options good now through the end of June. When you start noticing cracks in the walls, uneven floors or driveways sinking and separating, it's more than a home issue. It's a peace of mind issue. That's why who you choose for foundation repair and concrete leveling really matters. Trust United Structural Systems because they've been doing this the right way since 1994 right here in Tennessee. USS does not believe in quick fixes or scare tactics. They take the time to inspect, explain what's happening, and walk you through real, proven solutions that are built to last. Learn more or schedule your inspection at USSTN.com. USSTN.com, United Structural Systems, committed to our customers, invested in what matters most. We are USS.
Welcome back in to 3HL right here on 104.5 The Zone. What's going on, good people? Appreciate you hanging in there. Appreciate you calling 615-737-1045. That's the number to keep reaching us. Understand this, man. You know what time it is. Anytime you get an opportunity to rock with us, and we get guests like Easton Freeze of A to Z Sports jumping in with us. Easton, how you going? What's going on, brother?
What's up, friends? How we doing?
How are you?
Oh, just recovering from everyone's favorite scavenger hunt yesterday.
Yes. The Titan schedules leaks, right?
Ciphering through.
Not to derail your show, but what happened? We used to be a nation. Like, these schedules are out by noon on this release day, and I don't like it. This used to be fun for me as a reporter to, like, dig into it. And then yesterday I woke up and I realized if I just sit around and blink, it's going to be noon, it's going to be out, and it's going to be done. And guess what? That's what happened. So now we know.
Yeah. Yeah.
You missed it.
Okay, so
Not worth it anymore.
reaction to the Titans schedule, I think extremely favorable. What is your initial reaction to the schedule in its entirety?
No, yes, my spurless reporter complaining aside, I think the schedule is very balanced. I think it's very fair. It's like it reminds me of, I'll just keep making it about me because I can't help myself. It's like now that I have a wife and a kid and, I'm like doing the domestic life thing more than I was, 5 years ago when I was in college. There are things today where I'm like, man, my mom and dad were right. It's way better to do it this way. Like a boring Sunday laying on the couch. I can get with that. Mm-hmm. And the Titans schedule is like a real old man schedule. I mean, it is Sunday at noon every week. You can set your clock to it. We're going to have 7 days of rest in between each game. We're not going to change the schedule. We're going to just stick to the status quo. And if I'm them, I probably love it. I think it's good for them in terms of winning. It's less fun for fans because if you're truly just a fan and you don't work in this business, it's awesome to see your team highlighted in prime time. And there's some interesting numbers surrounding the fact that, hey, Cam Ward's going to be 2 years into his career as a number one overall pick and hasn't been and is not going to be in prime time. And the last time that happened was almost 40 years ago. The Titans, we kind of already, here's a fun one. We already know almost certainly what the Titans' next home primetime game is going to be. It's going to be Nissan Stadium's grand opening next year in week 1 or week 2.
Yep. Well, until they're really good and surprise a ton of people and then get flexed this year.
Listen, prove me wrong. And the funny thing is Mike North, who's the NFL vice president of broadcast planning, I believe is his title.
Yeah.
He did a media call with media folks today from around the league, and he mentioned the Titans specifically, but also the group of 5 teams that didn't get any primetime games. And he danced around the truth. We all know that the truth is increasingly it is important to the league to put big hitters in primetime as their advertising situation becomes really competitive. Like the bidders between Amazon and YouTube and these networks, we're not sure about when the schedule release is actually happening until like the week of, because we've got this year we had this 5-game package hanging up in the air with different broadcast partners bidding over it and spending $10 quadrillion. And Amazon is not spending that money for Titans Jags Thursday Night Football anymore. That's just not the world we live in anymore. And so I get why the league's doing it, and that's the truth. And I think even fans of the Titans can be like, yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah.
They danced around. They said, it's not all about prime time. Our afternoon window is it has just as many, if not more, eyeballs. And that's true, but that's geographically based. We put the West Coast teams over there because of how time zones work. Mm-hmm. And the Titans had a lot of those last year, but that's not what fans are really after. You want your Monday night and your Thursday night game. You want the big spot. Now, you don't want to be embarrassed in the big spot, and that might be the blessing in disguise, right? Like, imagine Titans in primetime this year. It could be ugly. You don't want that. But what he did say was he basically dared the Titans on this media call very politely to prove them wrong. Because he's like, for the Titans in particular, who it seems people feel were the most neglected, probably because of Cam Ward and because of their high-profile coaching staff. He's like,
and
for a team
none
like the
last
Titans,
year, too.
And absolutely, the fact that it's been 2 years now, absolutely. He said, for a team like the Titans, that's the beauty of the flex schedule, baby. That's why we have it. And if they are worthy of that later in the year, then we will not hesitate to do it. Which I think is, a little bit cruel, first of all, to dangle that carrot in front of Titans fans, because again, if we're just playing the odds here, how late into the season are they going to be in the playoff race? I don't know. I think Titans fans have been pretty humble recently, and I think it's fair to not have huge expectations for this year. Next year, sure, this is the launch pad year. But it also tells me that the league acknowledges it, and that the league there's some interest from the league to have a reason to put Cam Ward and Robert Saleh in the spotlight. And they're just basically saying, guys, prove us wrong. By week 12, by week 14, make us realize, oh, crap, we need to put the Titans in primetime. And this game we had scheduled stinks now because everybody's hurt. Let's get the Titans in there. But they're not willing to do it until the Titans show them literally anything.
Well, listen, you said, how deep in this season are they going to be in the playoff hunt? Well, guess what? 4 of their 6 AFC South games come after the bye week, after week 9. So everything's going to be on the table still at that point, depending on how you're playing and all that. I said earlier in the show, I was like, okay, this could be either really good or really bad, depending on injury or health, right? There's not going to be an in-between. But do you like the 4 of 6 divisional games that late in the season?
I am always a fan of backloading the season with divisional games because those are what matter for winning the division, and winning the division is really the way that you get to the playoffs and historically the way that you win championships. But first of all, doesn't it anecdotally feel like the Titans are always fortunate in that way? I feel like most years they have late divisional games. We're always playing the Jaguars or the Texans in week 16, 17, 18. It feels like the other teams in the AFC South are the ones, the Colts in particular come to mind. It's like, man, the Colts have 5 of their divisional games before they're bye. For the Titans, that will keep them alive as long as they don't just do nothing but lose to these non-division teams. Like, just keep your head above water barely. Be 1 or 2, maybe 3 games below 500 by the time that you get to your bye week in week 9, which is, perfectly evenly placed in the middle. It's right around the trade deadline. That's an ideal time to have your bye week. Here's what else the beginning of the schedule does. Not only is it not a bunch of divisional games, which is I like, it's also not designed to break the spirit of a man the way that last year's was. Last year's was a nightmare, and we kind of knew it going in. Yeah. But in hindsight, it's like they had a week 10 bye, and their first 9 opponents, I think 6 of them were actual playoff teams. And then 2 more of them were the juggernaut version of the Colts, which at the time was arguably the best team in the entire league. Yep. And their first 2 opponents were 2 conference championship playing teams, the two losers, but still nightmare schedule. That's not what they have this year. And so I'm sure Robert Saleh has to be happy about that.
So Slay and Zeph yesterday, they convinced me later, but I argued with them that this was the dumbest thing ever. They said, Jets week 1 is a must win. I said
heard a lot of that.
There's no week 1 game that is a must win ever in the country, ever in a 17 game season.
You're a wise woman. I agree. Listen, you're right. The only must win week 1 games in the history of the NFL football, the National Football League, are the ones that fans delude themselves into thinking or so. It's just not how it works. Like who was in the Super Bowl last year?
No, I don't even know. Who cares? No, they're Patriots, Seahawks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. And how did they do?
Did in week 1. They both lost in week 1. The Patriots lost to Geno Smith, who the Titans played in week 1 this year. They lost to the crappy Geno Smith Raiders in a game that looks hilarious in hindsight. That's not to say that, actually you need to lose in week 1 to get. No, obviously not what I'm talking about. What I'm saying is week 1 is a liar, and good teams lose and bad teams win, and it's not must win. Now the stakes are ridiculously overblown because of the drama, and it's delicious, and people in our seats love it and eat it up, and I can't wait to spend the next 3 months talking about it. And it's going to feel like the end of the world if they lose. From an emotional pride standpoint, it's gonna feel like the end of the world, but it's not. It's really not.
Oh, okay. Now check this out.
Optics.
Yeah, optics. They mean everything. But
for fans,
to his point, the New England Patriots, who were getting a new coach, and they were optimistic coming into it, and they were playing the Las Vegas Raiders. They shouldn't have lost that game. But in this situation with the Titans, the reason I say that I can't speak for Zeph, but the reason I say that is because you're coming into this situation where you've won 3 games in 2 years back to back. That's your total wins. Now you're walking around with 6 wins. You're talking about you're getting new jerseys. You're shedding the old Titans. This is the new Titans that you're ushering in before you get into the stadium. We made a mistake. We understand the mistake that was made. You know what? Let's put the football personnel, let's put it into the hands of a guy like Mike Borgonzi. We believe in that. Matter of fact, let's go get in this situation, move along from an up-and-coming head coach in Brian Callahan, who wasn't even that, but go and get a guy that's established and you know the energy is there, and we want a defensive-minded coach this go around. With him being in that spot, you know what? Let's go get another head coach to fill the offensive role who has ties to wanting the number 1 player that you took in Cam Ward. Couple that with Bones Fossil. You got 3 head coaches in a sense where all three aspects of the game should be thriving, and throw in the cherry and the whipped cream and all of that by saying the guys that you traded that you said did not fit in this system and culture, you traded him to a team that you're getting ready to play that the head coach got fired from. So
isn't it awesome?
Isn't it awesome? Dude, that's so. Listen, I don't think I've ever been this hype about a game 1. I don't know if I'm selling myself Easton or what, but
dude, you're sold.
This is it. Give me my bag of chips and my Titans flame hair, and I'm gonna be right there at the game watching this one. That's all I'm saying in this aspect.
Oh, I couldn't agree with that more. The entertainment factor is at 100, and the league knocked it out of the park with this decision. Mm-hmm. It's going to be so much fun. You're right about the individuals involved. Like, hopefully we get 40 to 50 opportunities in that game for either Jarvis Brownlee Jr. or T'Vondre Sweat to do something interesting.
Yes.
And maybe that's Jarvis Brownlee Jr. I mean, can you imagine the city burning if – because the Jets last year, what did we talk? We generally made fun of them every week.
Yes.
What did we specifically make fun of them about? We made fun of them for they have not had an interception since January of 2025.
And that's why it's a must win.
Yeah, it's a defensive back as your head coach.
I was about to say, as a former cornerback as your head coach, and you got no interceptions. No team's ever done that. It's not happened.
Right.
And so imagine that they break the curse with Jarvis back in Nashville on Cam Ward. I mean, it's just unbelievable pandemonium. It'll be unstoppable. It'll be an unstoppable force. Alternatively, for Titans fans, I mean, if Jarvis has 3 PIs in the game, which he's wont to do sometimes, or if he gets his ankles broken by Wan'Dale Robinson on a big play, those clips are going to go quadruple platinum online. It's going to be fantastic. Imagine the thing that I'm most genuinely worried about from both a football sense and the fact that this narratively could be insane is what we talked about coming out of this free agency and the draft that we're most concerned about. It's the Titans' interior offensive line.
Yes, sir.
Where does T'Vondre Sweat play football?
Yes,
what are we talking about here? Who has a better setup to exact their revenge than T'Vondre Sweat in this game? No one.
Yeah. You're right. Mm-hmm. Right about that, boy. Good cause. Man. So that's where I am with that, Easton. And I also think that you put a little gasoline and kerosene on me right there too, because I'm even more fired up about it now.
Yeah, Anthony in the chat said, "Yes, sir. The car ain't got no roof."
That's right. They almost brought it out there. Now
we're all up in it.
Easton, looking at these rookies, your thoughts on these guys? Carnell Tate, like we talked about predictions that Mike Clay came out with him hovering around 1,000 yards. I don't know if you look into it that deep, but I mean, a story is a story when you're walking into a season like this. What's your thoughts on what he can do? The other rookies as well. What's their impact on this team?
Oh man, I will try to keep it brief because I could be here a while. Carnell Tate, I saw the Mike Clay thing. I did an article at azsports.com earlier this week on Mike Clay's projection as well as a couple other projections, and then stacked those projections up against some of the best first-round wide receiver seasons we've seen in the last 10 years. So kind of starting with Ted McMillan last year, who won Offensive Player of the Year and got just over 1,000 yards and I think 7 touchdowns or something like that, and kind of working backwards. And if if Carnell reaches the heights that Mike Clay's projections had him reaching, just over 1,000 yards, I think 4 touchdowns and 70-something receptions, that would put him firmly in I believe he'd be the 9th first-round receiver of the past decade to even surpass 1,000 yards. So he'd be in that high level, mostly LSU and Ohio State guys actually up there. It's the majority of those guys. But it's actually all LSU and Ohio State guys besides Jalen Waddle and Ted McMillan. So he would just join the club. No one would be upset about that. No. I think that's a little overwrought. I think that is neglecting the situation he's in, because like Mike Clay's projections, and I don't have them pulled up in front of me, so I don't want to lie about this, but
I have them in front of me if you need them.
Sure. So do you have the other players too?
Oh, no, I only have Titans.
See, I looked at that a while ago, and it's like you get to Alec Iamaner and Chimere Dike, and his projections act like those guys are going to, get like Mason Kinsey usage. To Mason.
He did include Mason Kinsey on that too, by the way.
Yeah, he did. And so that's just not what's going to happen. There's going to be a lot more mouths to feed, and the ball's going to be more spread around.
Yep.
And that is a good thing for Carnell Tate's actual football development, obviously, for him not to have to shoulder Malik Neighbors had like 120 targets as a rookie, which is absurd. You don't want that. No one wants that for Carnell Tate. It's not good for you. So it's good for his development. It's bad for the people at the end of the year. They're going to want to try to box score scout judge his draft pick at 4 overall when really he has a successful pick as a worthwhile value at 4 is something you'll have to judge at the end of his rookie contract, not at the end of his rookie year.
And that's why we left out at the end of the segment saying you have to be able to put it in context, because of everything is above board and everybody is who they're supposed to be. Wan'Dale Robinson, Calvin Ridley, Gunnar Helm should take a step. You have running backs coming out the backfield. You know what I'm saying? Like, all this should play a part in it, so it should be different.
More spread out.
And Bab said, like, maybe it's because we're close to it and we look at it more in depth than the national media guy looking at it from microscope looking at, you know what I mean?
Definitely.
So, yeah, I get that. I totally get that.
Easton Freeze, A to Z Sports. Go check out. We talked a bunch about those Mike Clay projections, too. So if you want to check out his article, go to A to Z Sports and do that. And we always appreciate your time, Easton.
Absolutely.
Anytime, guys. See you next time.
See ya. There you go. Easton Freeze, A to Z Sports. He's the best. Yeah. If you want to jump in and talk schedule release, so we always break down the schedule in like 3 portions, right? College teams do this, NFL teams do it. You kind of have 3 different seasons within a season almost.
Right.
So let's say we did week 1 through week 6, right?
Yep.
What is your favorite part of this? If we break it down into 3 portions, what's your favorite part of the schedule? What's your least favorite? What is the most important meat of this schedule? All of that coming up for the next hour here on 3HL. No more guests, so you guys join us, 615-737-1045, and we will hit on this schedule. 3HL 1045 The Zone.
What's happening, you guys? MedicalHouseCalls.com is healthcare designed for your life. It's 7 days a week. You cannot miss. Big salute to my guy, Chuck McDowell, who's been out here on a world tour, it seems like, man. But he's the one that made this happen. I'm primary healthcare, urgent care, IV therapy, medical weight loss, all up under one roof. Connecting me with them is what I'm telling you. And you understand this. You can't miss out when you have people coming to your door to give you health. You know what I'm saying? Get you back to feeling the way you want to feel. How you go about that? The process is very simple. You want to call this number or text 615-838-2375. That's 615-838-2375. You call or text that number. You get a response from the Medical House Calls team. They book your visit, and after a quick check, they schedule your visit, get you ready to roll. Medical providers will be at your door to deliver care, getting you back feeling like you need to feel ASAP. All of the annual physicals, priority, IV therapy is under one roof and is one phone call or text away. Real easy to get to it. It's healthcare designed for your life. It's medicalhousecalls.com. Welcome back into 3HL right here on 104.5 The Zone, man. Appreciate you hanging with us going into the last hour. Just a few minutes. But Easton Freeze, we appreciate him at A to Z Sports hopping on with us, giving a breakdown, different perspective. We left off with the question being asked. Babsy said, when you're breaking this schedule down, and what are we breaking it down in, Babsy? Quarters or in thirds?
Yeah.
Either way.
Basically 3 different seasons within one.
Okay, so if that's the case.
So obviously, 17 divided by 3 is
good job, babe.
Not an equal number,
Yeah,
but
but
you
it's
get
cool.
it. Let's do the first 6, yeah.
I will
So
say.
we'll do first week 1 through week 6.
Walking into last year.
7 through 12 or 7 through 13 and then the rest.
Walking into last year, like what Easton said, you looked at that schedule, you were thinking, good gosh, you're talking about a gauntlet running up against them at Denver. This is all with the rookie quarterback. Running up at Denver. Then you got to face the Rams. Like, that was a gauntlet. And then, I thought Danny Dimes was going to be who he was, and that's who he was for Indianapolis until he got hurt.
Oh, you were on it.
Yeah, Houston went and pitched a shutout. So you were able to escape one in Arizona. Like, that was an ugly stretch. In this one, I don't feel that way. You take week 1 versus the Jets. I'm gonna show y'all how I'm gonna get to my 7 or 8 wins too. Maybe even 9 if we feeling right.
9?
Maybe.
9.
Listen, I might jump out there.
Above 500.
Yeah, I might jump out there. Just be careful, Zeph. That's all I'm telling you.
You're walking down on the edge of the cliff and looking over.
Put your seatbelt on. Gotta keep your seatbelt on. Stay strapped in. You never know how bumpy this ride can get. But Jets, week 1, win for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's at home. I like this matchup. I like this matchup, honestly. Eagles, I'm cool with saying a loss. I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that. The Giants, at the Giants, at a neutral site in the alley down there at Hadley Park out north. You can play them at Centennial Park. I don't care where they play them at. That's a win. That's what I'm telling y'all right now.
Even under Harbaugh?
Yeah, even under Harbaugh. Even under Harbaugh, I can't wait to see Dabo go at him, and then Dabo be able to tell what this offense couldn't do, what he had to stay away from with Jackson Dart. You give Saleh all of that information and all of that artillery. Yeah, that's why I'm going with it, Jeff. You give him all that artillery and let him go to work, and Saleh be able to get them dogs. And like Two-Tone called in to say you got some dogs. Yeah, you got some dogs, but the dogs got to be trained. Got to be able to say go when you need to go and stop when you need to stop. This is what I'm saying. So that's 2-1 right there. At the Ravens.
I was going to say, the real question for that week 3 is if Jackson Dart will have a concussion by then.
I don't care. He may have one coming out of it. I know that because Big Jeff going to be on the tirade. Ravens, that one right there. We don't even know who the Ravens are. It's in Baltimore. That's what I don't like.
And they have Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry.
Yeah, but we don't even know what their offense is going to look like. It's just a loss. I'm going loss.
That is a loss. Okay, then you're 2-2. And what about the Texans?
Texans at home. Oh, see, by this point, by week 4, the tape is out. We know who we are, know what we're looking for.
And so does everybody else.
Everybody else. Is C.J. Stroud going to be him of last year or a new him version of this year? Know what that defense is. I think this is the true test. The true test of what this offense can evolve and be.
Call me crazy on this one.
At home, I'm going to win.
I don't think C.J. Stroud's going to be – I don't think he's going to be back close to his rookie self. Like, I think that playoff stretch where I know they won some games, but in despite of him –
oh, no, he tried to give it away.
He tried to give it away.
He got every opportunity.
I don't think we're going to see a good version of C.J. Stroud again. Like, it might be a little bit better than the playoffs, but I don't think it's going to be that rookie C.J. Stroud where he took the league by storm.
I'm with that. I'm taking a win in that one.
Ooh, that makes me nervous.
So last one, Babs, the Colts.
3.
So first of all, before we even get to Colts, do you agree with these first 5? Win, loss, win, loss, win. Jets, Eagles, Giants, Ravens, Texans.
Yes, but I will. Yes, because I'm going to go with a split for the Texans right now. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. So after that, Colts.
I'll say the win at home. Colts.
Yep.
At the
Just
Colts.
because I'm with you.
Yep.
I'm with you on that one. And then let's pause.
So week 6 is at the Colts. I'm saying Texans win at home. So week 6 at the Colts.
Yep.
Okay.
3-3 walking in there.
So would you be happy as a Titans fan at 3-3 to start the season?
Hand raised.
I would.
Yeah. You done took care of home.
You matched your win total in 6 games that you had in each of the last 2 seasons.
Yeah.
So but one win walking into week 12.
Would you be okay? Okay, let's say 3-3, right?
Yeah.
So would you be okay at 3-3? Would you be okay though if it was 2-4? If there are only 2 wins in that first.
It depends who the loss came to. The loss came to the Texans at home. That's going to be a hard one to swallow.
Yeah.
I can't accept the Giants either. I'm going to be real. I can't accept no loss from the Giants and the Jets.
Yeah. I'm with you on that one.
Just not accept.
Giants and Jets, and it's not
just and Mets.
And it's not just the it's not just like the optics of the game with Daboll and with Saleh and all the players from each side. It's the fact that if the Titans, if this new era of the Titans wants to show that, you know, it deserves a primetime game, that it's not in that bottom tier in the NFL anymore. Yeah. You have to beat those bottom tier teams. The Jets and Giants. You start with the Jets and Giants. You have the opportunity to start with one of the teams that are quote unquote on your level, according to the NFL right now, in terms of the primetime.
Right.
Go take advantage of it. Show them why that you deserve to be better than that. They have the opportunity to do it in week 1.
Agreeing. So listen.
It's also an AFC team.
That is correct. So we'll come back.
We thinking playoff implications week 1? Look at you, Don.
Absolutely,
optimism, baby.
We are.
My girl, that's what I'm talking
You're
about.
always thinking playoff implications week 1. You're thinking playoff implications until you're not. And for the Titans, it's going to be late this season because they have so many AFC South teams at the back half of the schedule. So, okay, we got to take a break. But Anthony, Joey, Buffalo, we'll get to all of your calls after the break. 5 o'clock hour is next. Sometimes it is time to upgrade things in your home that maybe you're not real excited about upgrading, but you got to do it like your windows and your doors. Yes, it was time for us, and I chose Pella Windows and Doors of Nashville. And as a customer, I would love to recommend them to you as well. I've loved the experience, and you might be surprised to learn how affordable replacement windows and doors can be from Pella. Even more affordable because of the Dawn deal. I love a good deal. You love a good deal. They love to give you a good deal. And for the month of May, the Dawn deal, all you have to do when you talk to them is say, hey, yo, give me the Dawn deal. They'll take care of you. For the month of May, it is buy 3, get 1 free on windows. And then on top of that, no payments and no interest for 2 full years. The Dawn deal, helping to take care of you. Pella is also the best quality out there, and it's not just me telling you this. Pella was voted #1 by Nashville homeowners as the leading window brand in Nashville based on that sitting survey of window brands. And on top of that, they've got the staff in place to take care of you. They've got all the warranties in place to make sure that your windows will last you forever. Easy to schedule your free consultation with Pella. All you have to do, go online, tell them to give you the Dawn deal. It's PellaNashville.com.
What's happening, y'all? You know what time it is with Brentwood Jewelry. They have everything from, bracelets, earrings, watches, necklaces, whatever trinket you can think of that you want to give out, they got it for you. You can go to BrentwoodJewelry.com and find out just how much and where and what you can get. 7012 Church Street East, located in the heart of Brentwood, just off Franklin Road. The deals and style, that's exceptional. It's been that way. Why would they change? It's been like that for over 50 years. The Momley family, they live by it. They're dedicated to giving back to the community. So in a time that it is imperative to support local, do that with Brentwood Jewelry. And understand this, graduation is right around the corner. We just passed Mother's Day, the biggest day of the year. Father's Day is coming up. So don't leave out the fathers. They got Nashville's premier timepiece dealer right there at Brentwood Jewelry. Not only do they have the best selection of watches, but they're also the go-to spot for pre-owned Rolexes, vintage or current models. So don't sit back. Don't let Father's Day go by. We need to keep time while we're doing this march up to mountain of Father's Day success. That's it. BrentwoodJewelry.com.
This is a different court, Blair. Same result, Slay. Okay, Blair. See, that's Tyler Tanner. See, Tyler Tanner's in the house now.
Let's see what you got. Jerry's out, Blair.
Blair, come on. Okay, Blair, just come sit down. Come on, Blair, stop. You're going to get hurt. Blair, get off the court. That's enough.
What's the verdict, Blair?
The courtroom is where I play ball. Boy, Durham, injury law. And that ain't got no roof.
Good afternoon. It's 5:05. I'm Joseph Bonanno, live from the 104.5 The Zone Circus Sports at the Mid-Kentucky Downs Studios. The Titans 2026 schedule has been released along with the rest of the NFL. Some notes from that one. It's the first time since 2005-2006 that the Titans will not have a primetime game in back-to-back seasons. The Titans will open with 2 home games, hosting the Jets and the Eagles in weeks 1 and 2. The bye week is at week 9, right there in the middle of the season. The Titans' first divisional game is in week 5 when they host the Texans. And then the final game in the current Nissan Stadium, barring a home playoff game, will be against the Pittsburgh Steelers in week 17. In other Titans news today, second-round pick linebacker Anthony Hill Jr. officially signed with the team today. That leaves first-round edge rusher Keldrick Falk out of Auburn, the only one who has not signed his rookie deal just yet. Tonight, the Vols head to Oklahoma for Game 2 of a 3-game series against the Sooners after taking Game 1 9-7 last night. First pitch is at 6:30. You can catch the Vol Network call of the game right here on 104.5 The Zone. For all your foundation repair waterproofing needs, you need to visit USSTN.com. Breaking news at once on your home for the Titans and Vols. This is 104.5 The Zone.
What's happening, good people? Welcome into 3HL 104.5 The Zone, getting you ready for this weekend. We got to get you home safely first. 3 hours of it. You've had 2. Here's the last one. You're rocking with Big Slay, Babsy.
What up? Happy Friday. Ron Slay also in the building.
I'm in the building. Covering quite a bit today, Babsy.
I know. Do you feel like this week has crawled by?
Absolutely. Anytime it's just 2 of us. Yoro's out on assignment. He'll be back Monday, but it's like we're just crawling. Zeph, we don't mean to forget about you. We're not forgetting about you. You know what I mean?
And
Zephyr
Zeffy.
behind the glass. What's up, Zephyr?
What up? We get to find out if your baby's going to be a boy or a girl this weekend, don't we?
That's right.
How are you doing it? Are you doing one of those fancy reveals?
Nah, nothing super fancy. We're not spending a lot of money on it.
You're putting
I know, but are you doing a firework or blow something up and see if it's pink or blue? Are we doing something like that?
So we've got a little wardrobe closet that we have all the baby stuff in. That obviously is the color of the.
So nobody's been in it but you, Alyssa, and Alyssa's mom.
No, it's just Alyssa and I.
Alyssa's mom doesn't even know?
Nobody knows except us 2.
Yeah, right.
So are you just going to open it and see the color?
Mm-hmm. And then we've got the little popper things that'll go off when we open it.
Oh, that's cute.
Y'all bringing it outside or something?
Yeah, we're not doing it inside. We're going to get that mist everywhere or whatever.
Oh, y'all doing that little spray.
Yeah, it's the little popper thing.
See, they are going big. Yeah.
No, but see, it's because our neighbor had a bunch of extra ones, so.
Oh, okay.
I thought y'all were going to have because y'all doing a crawfish broil too, right?
Yeah, we thought about maybe dyeing the crawfish. And
that's what I thought y'all were going to do. One of the crawfish going to escape, and then y'all catch them, throw them in the pot, and then all of a sudden.
It was actually kind of hard to figure out what we were going to do for this because, neither of us wanted to do something that was, cheesy or, corny.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And so we were like, what's something that's, we're not going to look back and, why the hell did you do that?
Oh, cool. I mean, you're having a baby. You can do whatever the hell you want.
I was very relieved when the schedule officially came out and the first 2 games were home games.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, because what's the due date?
The Wednesday of the season opener, the 9th.
Oh, my gosh.
So I was sitting there, I'm like, they're going to have to go on the road without me, and it's going to be a disaster. Now there's 2 home games to start off, so
You'll be good.
I feel a lot better.
Good.
Plus,
I can't wait to hear.
Plus, if I need a break, I can just go work the Titans game,
Yeah.
That's cheating, so.
It's just work.
Yeah.
It's just work.
It's just work. It has to be done. We got lines loaded, by the way. 615-737-1045 if you want to talk about the schedule release. Whatever you want to talk about with the Titans, we are here for you. Let's...
and all we did was make it through the first 6 games.
I know, right?
Yep.
Let's start with Anthony in the chat. Hi. I saw somebody told you had to call in.
Hello. Yes, ma'am. How are y'all doing today on this beautiful, fired up Friday? I can say, like we just agreed in chat, Karen got no roof week 1, baby. Let's go.
What's up, man?
No, just, dude, so much has happened to me this year already, like, to me and for me this year. Like, it's been a blessing, but I go more depth when I see y'all during the season. But anyways, my first take is, my schedule take, I wanted a minimum 1 primetime game. Maybe that's week 17, so my wish is still achievable. We'll see, but otherwise I'm with you, Babs. Secondly, the big news I was talking about is the wife and I just bought our first home.
Oh, so congrats.
Thank you. So we're going through, unfortunately it's not in Nashville, but either way, we love the home. Feels like it's meant to be, so we're extremely excited. But that kind of transitions into why my wife thinks we shouldn't go to the last home game. Because basically, since we're just now buying a home, we basically got no money. But that's not true. I mean, at the same time, I know we got movers, packers, it's just not a priority. But however, I've seen the prices of the game right now on SeatGeek. I still got some credit on my credit card, and ain't nothing going to stop me from saying goodbye to that home away, from my home away from home with that stadium. Because I've got a lot of good memories from that stadium. Like, one of my most prized possessions is a little mini helmet that's signed by Eddie George and Steve McNair.
Ooh, awesome.
One way or another, like, it's going to be a birthday present for myself because my birthday's on December 29th. I'm going to make it to that game.
Timing.
I know. So I'm gonna make it to that game one way or another. But I'll be the first fan on 3HL to say that I believe the Titans will be making the playoffs this year, or at the least fighting for a wild card spot. So book it now. Love y'all. Karen got no roof week 1. Tied up.
That is.
I love it. There you go. Oh, tell your wife you got to go.
Yeah,
it's the last one in that stadium. You got to go.
I know. I'm gonna convince her. She still got to come home tonight. So work my magic.
I bet she'll end up being okay with it. Happy birthday to you that week. Yeah.
Thank you. No, hope to see y'all soon though.
There you go. Congrats on the new house. That's awesome. Good stuff. That is the very first. It might be the first one all day saying that the Titans are going to make the playoffs. Now, there's been some positive.
There you go.
Is that him?
That's Cam Ward. That was Cam Ward. Right before he got drafted.
I remember that.
I don't remember that.
He was he was streaming on video games and
oh, that's right.
He started listing his top 5 wide receivers and he named Calvin Ridley, Traylon Burks.
That's right. I remember that now. Okay. Good stuff. I like the positivity. I mean, if you can't be positive in the offseason,
what can you be?
Like, what are you? The Browns or something? I don't know.
Exactly.
Let's check in with Joey from the Plains. Hey, Joey, what do you think about this Titan schedule?
Babsy, Slay Dog.
What up,
Canadians F? Happy Friday. All right, so with these last 2 seasons, I've become sort of a pessimist. But last night on the news, listening to the schedule and then kind of listening throughout the day, I'm not going to go as far as the last caller was Anthony.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say that they're going to either finish 8-9 or 9-8, preferably the 9-8, because I like to break everything down in quarters.
Yeah.
And the first 4, 2-2. But then after that, like you said, we play the AFC North and the NFC East. I mean, you look at it the Browns are the Browns. I mean, let's just put it that way. The Bungles, I mean, they're called the Bungles for a reason. They had a few good years there, but they're still the Cincinnati Bungles. It's just, I mean, I have a really good feeling about this season. And at first I was really hesitant to jump on the wide receiver we just drafted. I hadn't learned the
Carnell Tate.
Carnell Tate, yeah.
Yeah, Carnell Tate. I was really hesitant, but the more I listen, the more I get on, the more and more I become, let's see what this kid can do. And it was like I was telling Zev too, I can't remember where I heard it, if it was here on the station or where at, but this team this year has such a balance in the wide receiver room. I don't think we've ever really had this between zone beaters and man beaters. Mm-hmm. So if they go into, like man, and you pull them in, it's almost like the offense back when Brady was in New England, a death by 1,000 paper cuts. And then all of a sudden you see Carnell Tate, Ridley, and Jim GK, streaking down the field for streaks and throwing over the top. And then you got Gunner, who's become a major safety blanket for Cam. And, and also I hate listening to Penn State. I have to hate listening to them there. But, the running back we drafted from Penn State, like I tell Zeb, I believe he was almost like the steal of the draft.
Yeah.
If you got him
nationally, that's what a lot of people are saying.
If you got him behind Pollard and everybody, if you got him behind Pollard and you bring him in between him and Spears, if the right guard holds up, that's my only problem with this team is that right guard. But if they can find somebody for that right guard, and that defense, I have no worries about this defense switching to a 4-3. If they let the guys, like Saleh said, fast and violent. Mm-hmm. If they let them play like they're supposed to be playing, fast and violent, and not have to stop, analyze and quick diagnose or anything, but pick up on keys pretty quick and just attack. Oh, it's going to be one heck of a season.
I love it.
I like that, Joel. Yes.
I want to your point, Joey, I want to hit with Slay on this defense, and you watched Logan Ryan's conversation with Big Jeff.
Mm-hmm.
What stood out talking about the difference in this defense?
Yeah.
What stood out to you the most about that conversation and what Big Jeff said about this coaching staff?
You asking me?
Yeah.
Yeah, this one is shifting from him having to be an anchor and play in the middle. I thought with T'Vondre Sweat moving, he was the guy that Big Jeff was going to lean on, but them switching to 4 guys in the front instead of just 3 makes a big difference where they want him to get upfield and be disruptive. No longer holding the anchor, regardless if you're a double team, you don't need to hold the double team and let somebody else come make the play. Whip that, shed the double team, go beat them, go reset the line of scrimmage. And if it's a quarterback back there playing, go get the quarterback. Move the quarterback off of his spot. That's just for one guy. Franklin Myers the same way. Yeah, be everybody up front, be disruptive. No longer sitting there, and letting guys, like Joey just said, read and analyze behind you. No, everybody go. We're not sitting back and waiting. We are setting the tone, which needs we want them to react to us. Mm-hmm. Instead of the fast and violent means them reacting to you because you're setting the tone defensively. And I thought it was telling, knowing that Robert Saleh's, Coach Saleh's his defensive mindset that they're ready to pick up on. And we see a guy like Quentin Williams be able to thrive when he was with the Jets and be able to beat him because he would demand double teams as well, but didn't matter in him getting stopped. He was still in the backfield being disruptive. That's the same thing you want to see out of the next guy who is Big Jeff, which is one of your top 2 linemen in that 3-4 scheme. We got to see him move outside. So now you're getting guys, if like we talk about a lot of times, a lineman talk about the candy bar. Who's the candy bar? T.J. Watt, J.J. Watt, well, especially J.J. Watt. Myles Garrett does it a lot. Go lines up on the weakest spot. So now you can move Big Jeff around the line where you don't need necessarily a guy that you need to clog up space in the middle and still try to be disruptive. You can move him outside and have somebody else come inside. You'll be able to draft a guy like, what's my man? Keldrick Falk that can play inside or out, and be a run stopper where you can move Big Jeff out. You got guys like Jordan Elliott coming from San Fran he's used to what Coach Saleh wants to get done. Same thing for Jermaine Johnson. So you got these guys, man, that can go whoop a guy one-on-one and get upfield and be disruptive. I think that's the part of fast and violent that can't be left out. So, yeah, I think it's going to be great to see. And I think we're going to see it early. You know what I mean? So, yeah, come on with it.
Come on with it.
That's right.
Let's go to George. He's delivering pizzas right now. Hey, George.
You got any beef and mushroom pizzas?
Yeah, what you got? You want to come deliver here?
Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
I'm just going to talk. I've been in Tennessee since 1990. I moved down here a long time ago. But I root for the Titans, but I'm a Jets fan.
Okay.
Oh.
And I hear you all dissing my team all the time.
Guess what, George? The only thing, it ain't just us.
No, it's deserved, though, isn't it?
No, it's just regular George.
No.
Well, I am kind of big, though.
No, I said it's deserved, though, right?
Oh, no, that's all right. I mean, I'm a Titans fan, too. I root for them.
Okay.
And I went to the only time, I think it was the first one back in the early 90s when the Jets played and Chad Pennington was still on the team.
Nice.
And the Titans just tore him apart in that game. But anyway, I think the Jets are going to be better than you all give them credit for, and it's mainly because Frank Wright is their offensive coordinator now.
Mm-hmm.
They're actually going to have a real offense and somebody that knows how to coach a real offense.
So there's optimism in Jets world?
Yeah, it's optimism. I mean, my team has been screwy I rooted for them. I've been rooting for them. I'm 67 years old, or going to be 66 this year. And I remember rooting for them when they were 3-14 3 years in a row.
Yeah.
I
don't give up on my team just because they're bad.
I got you on that right there. I feel that, George. That's how you're supposed to get behind your team. Let me ask you a question, though. With Geno Smith coming off the year he did, what's your thoughts on him? You talking about Frank Wright, him getting in command. I like Garrett Wilson. I
actually think that Geno Smith will be a little bit better this year because the Jets' offensive line has been improved immensely compared to what the Oakland Raiders' offensive line was like last year.
Yes, that was you're right about that. Okay.
So, I think Sam Darnold should still be on the Jets. I didn't want them to trade him. I actually want them to trade that pick and get more picks and keep him. And I think, wasn't he under Saleh his first year?
He might have been. He might have been. Yeah, he might have been. I would love to hear about it.
I think Saleh may still be a Jets coach.
Okay.
Personally. Because I like Saleh when he was our coach.
That's interesting.
And now I like him again being here.
Okay.
Interesting. Hey, George, you got to do me a favor. You got to call back closer to the season so we can. Are you rooting for the Jets week 1?
I'm always rooting for my Jets.
Okay.
I love that.
I'm also rooting for the Titans. So I won't be disappointed if either one loses.
Okay, yeah.
Because I actually think both teams have a chance to get to the playoffs this year, just on how much they've improved.
Dang.
And it's the same thing for the Titans.
That's a hell of a take. The Jets and the Titans with a chance at the playoffs.
That's what's up.
Okay. I think they both could make the playoffs this year.
Yeah. All right.
Okay. That's what's up, man.
Frank Wright and Dablo being the offensive coordinator here, both offenses, I think, are going to be a lot better than they've been over the last couple of years.
Yep. In better places, better pieces. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Good stuff, George. You got to call back closer to week 1. Deal?
Absolutely. Yeah. So, and another thing I want to add to George before leaving out, they did shed their franchise pieces defensively. With God, what's my guy's name?
Sauce Gardner.
Sauce Gardner going to the Colts, and then Quentin Williams going to Dallas. So those are big. So you bring in a Devondre Sweat. Yeah, you bring in an all-pro guy. You substitute an all-pro guy for
potential.
Yep. Yeah, in what Devondre Sweat could be. And you drafted a guy.
Who knows?
Corner. Yeah, it's
D'Angelo Ponds.
Yeah, that's it.
At Indiana.
All right, come on with it.
All right, take a quick break. Next segment, we'll get to the rest of your phone calls, 615-737-1045. The official schedule has been released, and we're talking Titans.
What's happening, good people? The Joint Chiropractic. And you're sitting there, you're watching that week 1 game, the Jets versus the Titans. And if you cheer for the Jets and you think you're about to get something, and Geno throws a pick, you jump up to go crazy, your back lock up. Then what you gonna do? sit down, you just get a little frustrated. No, you go to the Joint Chiropractic. The real MVPs of Middle Tennessee. They got 17 locations for you to choose from. Middle Tennessee right here. They're open days, nights, and weekends. So whenever that back acts up, morning, evening, or mid-celebration, they're ready for you. Best part, no insurance needed. No appointments needed. You just walk in, tell them Big Slay sent you, and you get right. Now check this out. New patients, you get the consultation, the exam, and the adjustment for just $29. $29. And they start as low as $21. That deal right there deserves its own celebration. Whatever's keeping you from moving, like what you want to happen, the Joint's got your back literally. Don't be limping around on big games and hit thejoint.com. Find a location near you and get yourself back in the game.
Spring is the season to gear up, and there's no better time to upgrade your equipment and save big at Dickens Turf and Landscape Supply during Toro Days. Now through May 17th, take advantage of special savings on Toro walk mowers designed for big-time power, long-lasting durability, and easy operation that works just as hard as you do. Whether you're a landscaping professional or a serious homeowner, Toro delivers the performance that you can count on. And when it comes to quality equipment, replacement parts, and expert advice, there's only one place to go. Go where the pros go. Dickens Turf and Landscape Supply with 7 convenient Middle Tennessee locations, including Nashville, Bellevue, Murfreesboro, Brentwood, Hendersonville, Mount Juliet, and Franklin. Help is always close by. Stop in today or shop online, DickensSupply.com. That's DickensSupply.com. Dickens Turf and Landscape Supply. Go where the pros go.
Welcome back into 3HL right here on 104.5 The Zone. We appreciate you hanging with us. You can also get interactive. Don't forget Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, or Twitch.
Twitch, please.
And you know the number, 615-737-1045. Breaking down this Titans schedule. We had Easton Freeze on with us earlier. You can go back and podcast that and some interesting thoughts, his perspective on it. And he had an article out earlier in the week that you may want to go check out, talking about the numbers, breaking it down on projections for these Titans. But we're working our way through. We did the first 6 games, what we thought they would be. We got a couple of more games to go. We got phone lines that we want to take and hear from you guys as well.
Yes. So, let's do this real quick. It's not about the Titans, but Buffalo has been waiting forever.
Okay.
So we will get to you, Buffalo, and you don't want to talk about the Titans, do you?
Well, I mean, if you look at the pyramid of the primetime games, Los Angeles Rams are on the top. Green Bay,
7.
Kansas City, Buffalo, and Seattle are the second tier, and it takes all the way to the third tier to get to New England. I mean, it's kind of crazy that the Super Bowl, the people that were in the Super Bowl are not even on the top of the primetime games. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. But, I mean, I guess rosters change. And
then teams is a little bit different from...
Opponents matter.
Yeah, and it's a little bit different from NBA as far as players stardom being able to get you the primetime game. But you got to think that also with Matt Stafford being right there, who you want to watch. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, you going to watch the guy that was in the running for the MVP. You know what I mean? Like,
I gotta throw it out there for the Nashville SC. They're playing LAFC, not the Galaxy, but LAFC. I mean, we're short of our guy Sam Surge is out, but I mean we got a pretty decent team to put together. It should be really fun. We got the the military appreciation night. There's going to be a drone show. It's Caterpillar night. I'm a big cat guy. I got all kind of Caterpillar payments. It's going to be a great night up there, in Geodis.
I love it.
Yeah, it is.
You'll be so proud of me, Buffalo. I was out and about for the Nashville SC game against, New England? And so I listened to Bowling all by himself, going solo on the broadcast on the Zone right after our show. And it was actually really exciting. I enjoyed it. So I'm all caught up on my Nashville soccer. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yep, they look good. So good to hear from you, Buffalo. Take care.
Fantastic.
Have fun.
Before we take the next call, Babs, let's throw this in real quick because we had him on this week, and I thought he did a terrific job. Ross Chastain.
Yes.
You saw he switched up. He's going to be able to, set to switch teams for this weekend's NASCAR Riley Auto Parts Series at Dover Motor Speedway. So all 3 of the Trackhouse Racing NASCAR Cup Series drivers will pull triple duty. So he's involved in this too. So.
I know, a little hometown team. Yep. I mean, even though they're in Charlotte now, you have to be there.
Yeah.
Or not
didn't we
Charlotte,
have them this week or we had them last week?
That was this week.
That's what I thought, yeah. So
Wednesday. Feels like a long week. Waiting for this damn schedule release.
Yeah, also, can I get another shout out?
Yeah.
While we're on it. Shout out the Belmont softball team and friend of the show, Maya Johnson. They move on and win a game in the NCAA softball tournament, beating Southeastern Louisiana 2-0 today.
Hey.
So shout out Belmont softball. Lady Vols are also currently playing. I think they're playing Northern Kentucky. They're up 1-0 in their NCAA tournament game.
There you go. Look around the state.
I like it. And college baseball going on. Vols opened their series with Oklahoma with a 9-7 win. 36-18 now, 14-14 in the SEC. Where are Vols fans on where they are now with no Tony V?
It's
like hit or miss.
It's been an up and down season. Obviously, you're expecting the championship caliber team, but when you have a change like that as late as it was, I mean, there's going to be some ups and downs, and they've managed it, and they're going to find themselves into the tournament. I know a lot of people thought that they weren't going to make it, but they are right now. I think they're projected a 2 seed. So if they win one of these next 2 games against Oklahoma and they get above 500 in the SEC. I would say that 2 seed line's probably where they're going to stay. And
what about for Vandy?
Vandy's currently not in the projections.
I know. I saw that.
They are struggling.
Which is so weird to see.
It's 19 seasons. They've made it to the tournament for 19 straight seasons.
Crazy.
Now, so they still have a shot.
Man.
Yep.
They still have a shot. They have to really lock in the SEC tournament here in a couple weeks.
12-16 in the SEC, 30-24 overall for Vanderbilt.
It's crazy.
Still have 30 wins.
But it's just wild, especially with basketball, women's basketball, men's basketball, and football doing really good. Like,
well, and it's corpse.
Yeah,
in Vandy
that's what I'm saying.
Like
baseball is it kicks it off all of this.
Yeah. Synonymous with success and making it to the postseason.
Yep.
Crazy. All right, back to Titans. Schedule release. Let's get X in Lebanon on here. Hey, X, what you got for us today?
What you doing?
What's up, everybody? How y'all doing on this Good Friday?
Great.
X, man?
Okay, now listen, Don. You need to quit treating this first game like Father's Day, because this first game is very important to a lot of us out here now.
Yes,
I wasn't going to go there, but this first game is going to dictate how, if we're going to be in the lab, if we're going to be back in the operation room. This first game is very important. So don't think just because whatever y'all women do for us on Father's Day, this ain't that. This game is very important. But I do think I see us going 8 games and possibly getting in that wild card spot, because I don't see nobody in the South really getting with us. Like, because our schedule-wise, it favors us in a way. But that first game, Don, just know on Father's Day, don't worry about it. I'm going to call in again. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I know you will.
Yeah, X.
Have a good day.
Stop treating week 1 like Father's
That's
Day.
right. That's right. That's what X got us riled up last week, going out on the weekend, man. Yeah, thank you again, X, for keeping that at the front of our mind.
JEST. Jets. Okay, second part of the schedule, Slay.
Yes.
We'll start at week 7. So you've got Browns at home, at the Bengals, the bye. Then you get the Jags at home, at the Cowboys, turn right around and go visit the Jags. And then week 13, Commanders at home.
Yeah. Week 7, Browns, I'm all in for Deshaun Watson. Yes. That's what I want. I think his sea legs won't be up under him yet. No. I think he'll still be out there trying to figure it out. Shedeur, the change won't be made to Shedeur by that time. They'll still be believing in that guaranteed money for Deshaun Watson. So, yes, give us a win right there at home.
Also think offensively, I don't think they have enough on that offense. I don't feel like they drafted Casey Concepcion?
Yeah, I like Concepcion.
In the first round.
I do like him.
They've got Jerry Jeudy, who's been, kind of up and down in his career as a number 1, but that quarterback position and their offensive line, they've got one of the shakier offensive lines going into the 2026 season.
They do. So. Judkins and Sampson have talent. You got your guy Cedric Tillman right there as well, but and then the never-ending force of Myles Garrett is. Yeah,
that's one that's always going to scare you, no matter what your offensive. You could have the Hall of Fame offensive line. The Myles Garrett's always going to terrify you.
Yeah. Going to Cincinnati, I listen. I understand what Jamar Chase, T. Higgins is. I understand what Joe Burrow is. You know what I mean? I totally understand that they trying to revamp that front line.
And have been for a couple years.
Yeah, I just
like the Titans.
At some point, it got to go down. You got to go get right against them. I'm gonna get us a win against that one.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm just
okay.
Call me dumb. Call me crazy. Call me insane. Put me in the cuckoo house. I'm cool with it. Give me a dub. Give me a dub in the nasty natty on that one. Then we got the bye week, Babsy. So walking into the bye week, 5-3.
Perfect bye week.
Beautiful. Get healthy. Extra scout.
So 5-3 into the bye week.
Yes.
I think Titans fans would love that.
Titans fans would be
not only love that,
on fire.
I think we might hear some Super Bowl calls if they're 5-3 going to the bye week.
I mean, I'm with it.
So after I asked where you guys kind of feel like the most important meat of the schedule is, and not to take it in 1, 2, 3, but for me, it's right after that bye week. It's Jags, those Cowboys, next, because you've got 2 Jags games right there. within 3 weeks. You see them at home, and then Cowboys, and then you have to go visit the Jags. To me, after that bye week, that kind of stretch is your most important. You've got 4 of your 6 divisional games after your bye, and it all starts with the Jags right there.
Yeah.
That is going to be so crucial.
Yeah, I agree with you. This is where it gets hard for me to kind of, predict what's going to go on. Yeah, it's unknown. I'm happy so let's just jump out there and say I'm happy if the Titans can split with the Jags. We'll take the win at home. You take a loss there. I'm cool with that. The Dallas matchup, I think, is a dicey one, man, with what they got coming back. The guys getting healthy. Got another year under your belt as far as getting people acclimated. Like, Dallas, especially Dallas at home, man. I don't know what they are. I don't know who we are. Yeah, I don't like one. That one right there. I'm gonna go and put an L. You know what I mean? I hate to do it. I'm gonna put an L just because it's on the road.
Okay.
Commanders. I think this may be the toughest matchup on the board just because of what Traylon Burks will come back here and do.
Oh, stop.
I just don't know if we can stop him. But if we're lucky enough to stop him, if we can contain Traylon Burks, I got us beating the Commanders. I also want to say, at this point in the season, this is usually when the narrative starts to change and switch because the season is so long. Injuries start to take place. Teams start to emerge that you didn't think in the beginning of the season were going to be who they were. Mm-hmm. Teams that started out 4-0 usually go on a dip somewhere around here. Also, teams that are 500 usually start to shift coming out of that bye week. You start to learn about which direction teams are headed. That's a vital game at home for this Titans team.
Also, a young team.
Yep.
A new, fresh team with a lot of new pieces either starts to melt down or has found their rhythm and starts to mesh by that point. So.
Yep. Interested to see what Jaden Daniels does coming back and coming off of injury. Like you had a hell of a rookie year. Then you had to sit and watch, so you really you didn't get an opportunity to hit a sophomore wall. Coming into your, second year because do you do this year? So. Yeah.
All right, we'll do the last half of the schedule after the break and wrap it up for this Friday. Hope you all are having a great day, ready for the weekend. 3HL 104.5 The Zone. You wonder why Hitman was so good? There you go. You just heard him. I tell you what, if you maybe have screwed up a gift giving thing, or maybe, graduation's coming or end of school year, people get new jobs, whatever, and you need a great gift, A Moment's Peace Salon and Day Spa is there for you. Gift cards, so easy, and everybody absolutely loves a spa gift card. Trust me. Maybe you're thinking, well, I don't know if they like massages. Doesn't matter, because at A Moment's Peace Salon and Day Spa, they have everything, at least a dozen services all in the same place. So even if they don't like massages, they can still get a manicure or pedicure there. They can still do sunless tanning or waxing. They can go and get a facial. They can get their hair done, cut, colored, all of the things, their makeup done, or they can just go in the gift shop and buy something real cute because they have lots of amazing gifts in the lobby. Gift cards can be printed directly from their website too, or you can stop by and they can beautifully wrap it up for a nice presentation. Gift cards on the website, amomentspeace.com. If you want to stop by, they are right at the intersection of Crothers Parkway and Bakersbridge Avenue in Cool Springs. And you can always give them a call at 615-224-0770 if you have any questions or special requests. That's A Moment's Peace Salon and Day Spa.
Are you a startup, an entrepreneur, or growing a small business? Finding the right workspace should not mean settling for a noisy cookie-cutter co-working space. Your business deserves better. eSpaces. eSpaces.com. We are not just another shared desk. They are your premier professional office solution. Whether you're a solo entrepreneur or a team of 20, they are dedicated to helping you find the perfect fit for your business to thrive. What truly sets them apart? eSpaces. Proudly locally owned and operated. eSpaces.com. To book your tour today, you can go there, eSpaces.com. Private offices, team suites, meeting rooms that are fully equipped, 24/7 access, flexible terms, beautiful professional spaces that are move-in ready. Whether you're scaling up or just getting started, eSpaces provides flexibility without compromise. Check them out now. Tours available now, eSpaces.com. 15 locations, eSpaces.com.
What's happening, good people? Welcome back into 3HL right here on 104.5 The Zone. Let's rock this weekend out. Let's get it started, people. Thanks for rocking with us, man. You can always reach us, 615-737-1045. Know we had some callers left on the line, man. We're going to get back to you. We had a packed show breaking down this schedule. Still got a couple of games we got to get through, Babsy.
Yes. You want to finish the back half of it?
Absolutely.
First, though, Dewey Cheatham and how y'all see a crew cut Trevor Lawrence. It was fake.
Yeah.
It's a wig.
Wearing, in the video, they cut a wig. They put a wig of his own hair. Mm-hmm. They put a wig of his long hair and then cut the wig, and then he had a wig of short hair over his actual hair. It was lame.
That's bunk. It's only cool if he actually cut his hair.
Tell him, Babsy.
Although him with short hair just doesn't work.
Don't.
Yeah. He was talking about how his wife likes it long, so that means he ain't never cutting it.
Oh, yeah, you can forget about that.
Mm-hmm. Happy wife, happy life.
Stay with it.
Nice reminder for y'all. Okay, week 14 at the Lions, then Colts at home, at the Raiders, Steelers at home and at the Texans. That is how the Titans will finish off the schedule. You've got 2 divisional opponents. You've got 2 AFC opponents in that stretch. Depending on how the first 13 weeks of the season go, that could be a pivotal stretch too.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to jump out there. Colts at home, dub. Lions on the road, lost. Jump right ahead of that one, Babsy.
Yep.
That's where I'm going with that one. At the Raiders, guess what, everybody? Win. And it's going to be packed with Titans fans because everybody's got their trip planned. Everybody wants to go to Vegas. Yeah, who don't want to go to Vegas? We've been trying to get there.
That is, what's the date on that, too? That's like December 27th or something.
Yeah, that's right. December 27th, 2 days after Christmas.
2 days after Christmas. What a fun
Christmas
trip
tickets,
to make.
Maybe, I was saying Christmas gifts is to go out to Vegas.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Fernando Mendoza plays that game?
I do.
I hope so.
I do.
I think he'll be in.
I think by then they're giving him.
You want him to for
the reins
for Big Jeff reasons. That's what I want him to play. I want him out there with Big Jeff. Yeah, go get him, big fella.
A welcome to the league moment.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'd rather see old man Cousins.
No, Mendoza. I don't think he's moving either, and he's gonna be forced.
I don't think he's moving
Yeah,
either.
this is a different speed, man, for a rookie. Give me that. That's what I want. Steelers at home. I don't know what their quarterback situation is, and even if A-Rod doesn't come back, give me the Titans at home. Because at this point, if the Titans beat the Raiders, I have them at 9-6. They need this one. Mm-hmm. They need this one. That will put you at 10-6. I know, listen, y'all know y'all thinking like, dang, Slay, you say 8 wins. How'd you get to 10? I don't know.
It's okay. He'll come back to earth next week.
Maybe
that's okay. We'll take it.
Yeah, maybe I got the little leather helmet on they used to play with. I don't know. Maybe I'm taking a lot of hits against the head. Texans, last game of the season. You beat them at home. I think the Texans get them in Houston.
Late?
Yep. So that gets us to 10-7. In the division, though, I got one.
You got them splitting.
I got them splitting everywhere,
Colts, right?
except the Colts.
Yep.
So you have them with a winning record in the division?
I got them splitting against the Colts. I got them splitting against everybody. Yep.
So you got 3-3 in the division,
yep.
10-7 overall.
Yep.
That is very optimistic.
Yeah.
I like it.
I mean, that's where I am today on May the 15th.
Right. That's your initial go through.
Yeah.
Do the Steelers know who their quarterback is? I don't know.
No, that's what I'm saying. They got to talk about Drew Aller a little while ago. And I don't think he'll be there, but I don't
think it's going to be Drew Aller the way they're talking about him.
Yeah, I mean, but like, hey, okay, what it is, huh? What's up?
I think Aaron Rodgers will end up signing back there.
I think so too, and I think he's already told them.
I was just saying, even if it is Aaron Rodgers, you can talk about not being able to move
and still be right there.
He might be able to throw it, but
he can sling it.
He ain't running around.
We need you right there where we need to be, and that white boy to be waiting on you too. To turn right into a Nathaniel by the end of that season.
Is he going to be a Nathaniel this year?
You listen, you hold on long enough, you can move right into Nathaniel's apartment.
Didn't you call him as a Nathaniel last year?
Yep, and he proved me wrong.
He beat the allegations.
Yes, he did. He did
beat the Nathaniel allegations.
I will be looking for it. Listen,
you're usually pretty accurate on your Nathaniels.
All I'm saying is Nathaniel's residency is up for sale. Who wants to move in? I'm moving you right in.
I like it.
Get us out of here then, Babs.
It's Friday.
Yep.
Friday. Everybody enjoy it. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Congratulations to all of our graduates all across Middle Tennessee and colleges as well.
Yep.
That is awesome. I hope everybody enjoys. Thanks for spending time with us today. I don't remember what Mayor says. Say it, Zev.
Good night. God bless.
What?
I don't know. I don't know.
We appreciate you. We do not
take that for granted.
It's organized chaos. We don't take it for granted, nor do we take it lightly.
Good night. God bless.
See ya.
I know that part.
Wouldn't want to be you unless you were getting a shout out. Shout out to, like Babsy said, all the graduates out there, man. Yes, that's it. Schedule has been released.
Tighten up.